waiting for that green light to come on, say that we are ready to go. Alrighty, we are on. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sports, we're here for State of Origin game number 2. Now, you made a notice a little bit of a different setup this week. Last week, obviously there was a few problems that we faced, so we've actually had to adjust it this week. But I've got the headset on. You're not going to be able to hear any game sound at all. You're not going to hear any game sound. If you hear the game footage, buddy, think again. Think again, my friend. But anyway, guys, I'm excited for this. Queensland versus New South Wales. Obviously, Queensland won last week. We won 18-14. Now it's game 2. So if we can win today, if Queensland win today, then obviously we win the series. If New South Wales win, then they'll send it to game 3, which is next week, which we will be streaming as well. ANZ Sports says, hi Blaze, go the Blues, 26-18. Hopefully no copyright by NRL. Now, it won't be happening today. And if it does happen, it's definitely wrong because I've got nothing on my screen that is logos or anything like that. Storm fan says, what happened to the... Anyway, Simon Hughes says, go the Maroons. Good on you, champion. Jack McKay says, Maroons won, go Blues. Huh? Maroons won and go Blues. Buddy, what's going on there, mate? You buddy getting around both teams. There you go. Well, we're just waiting here for the kickoff to start here, guys. Let me know what your score predictions are. My score prediction, if you guys had to see my preview, if you had to see my preview video that I put out earlier in the week, I actually have the Blues to win this one by a decent margin. Usually, I tipped game 1 perfectly. I said that Queensland would win 18-16, so, 2 points off. I said that the halves of Queensland are a lot more experienced and probably better going forward than New South Wales, and that obviously turned out. And I said it was going to be a low-scoring grind. I said no way near is it going to hit that over 41.5, which the bookies were offering. So if you had to listen to me, you would have earned some money on game 1, but I hope I'm wrong in regards to game 2. I think New South Wales could win this one by a big margin. Brimo is out for Queensland, but Valentine Holmes comes in, so that'll be interesting. But obviously Queensland, they surprised everyone last week. They didn't surprise me. They didn't surprise me, but they surprised a lot last week. Still waiting for the kickoff here, guys. YT King from us, his thoughts on the national anthem last week. What do you mean? In regards to what? What do I have a problem with the national anthem? Not me personally, but that's because, look, that's something that we're not going to talk about on here, man. That's cultural stuff that I've actually brought up on the channel quite a few times. If people have a problem with it, that's their problem. But for me, I'm going to sing the anthem. Joey Sutherland says, did you figure out what happened so you can watch the whole game? Oh, yeah, no. They won't be copyrighted today. And if they do, it's wrong. Mevido says, hi Blaze, wow, already New South Wales fans showing disrespect to 1 minute silence. It's not New South Wales fans, and I'm going to say this right now. That happens every game, literally every game. It's so annoying. But people do it because they just don't give a shit, man. They don't give a shit. They're not going to give a shit what you think. You're not going to give a shit what I think. And they're disrespectful pigs, but it is what it is. Carl Paluno says, where do you watch the game? Unfortunately not here, my man, due to broadcasting restrictions. You won't be able to see it. But here we go. The kickoff is about to get underway, guys. Here we go. Come on, Maroons, baby. Come on, Maroons. Don't forget, guys, smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And obviously hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. But Queensland starting off with the ball. Obviously last week with New South Wales, they started off with the ball, but they dropped it off the kickoff. Literally off the kickoff. But I think this will be a bit of a grind for about maybe 12 minutes or so. But the first try, I believe, will go to Queensland before New South Wales really start to open it up a little bit. I think that there's no way they should be losing this game in New South Wales after what happened last week. And if like I said at the beginning of the series, I said if they lose this series with the team they have compared to the young, inexperienced team that Queensland have, it's a massive choke. Absolutely one of the biggest chokes in State of Origin history if New South Wales end up losing this series. So hopefully I am wrong in regards to this game, but I'm looking forward to seeing if I can be proved right twice in the series so far. Carl Paulino says, go Queensland, 85-0. I love it, mate. I love it. New South Wales here with the ball, 40 metres out from their own line, and they're going to be tackled around the halfway point. Josh Adokar with the ball here. This back line for New South Wales really was disappointing last week. I know their halves were disappointing, and Damien Cook never really got into the game, but that's the thing. Like I still think that this New South Wales team, they just needed to. What they needed to do was just be patient. They need to hold a bit more composure. They were really lazy last week too. That was a bit of a problem. They were very lazy last week when I looked over the highlights. Because as you guys know, I wasn't really able to enjoy last week's game. Storm fan says, I don't want DCE to kick, I want Val Holmes to kick. I can't, New South Wales here, close, gee whiz, 3 metres out, even the line, fit tackle, hold on 1 second, I'll talk to you about that in a second. New South Wales here with the ball, 10 metres out, 12 metres out, he kicks it across, Cleary, pretty average kick, dead set average kick there, and Queensland will get the ball there, 20 metres out. Jeez, that was just a shocking kick there from Cleary. In regards to that, man, it was really odd last week, he missed one from right in front with the penalty from 40 metres out, 30 metres out. But then he goes and gets 2 cracker kicks from the sideline, which actually won us the game. Won us the game by 4 points. So can't really complain too heavily in regards to the Cherry Evans kicking. But yeah, I think you'd prefer to go with the Valentine Holmes effect in today's game. Medvedev says, terrible kick. Carl Polino says, who are you going for, Queensland, New South Wales? Well, I'm wearing a Queensland shirt right now, my man. I'm wearing a Queensland shirt right now. I'm from the Gold Coast, so... and no, not on the Tweed side, buddy bastards, before someone says, you buddy bastard, tell ya. But 2.5 minutes in here, third tackle for Queensland, getting past the halfway point. Obviously, like I said, guys, it's going to be cagey for the first 10, 12 minutes of this game as teams warm into it. The thing is, though, is a little bit different to normal Origin because this is 3 weeks in a row. Usually Origin is separated by 3 separate weeks each time. So that's another added difference to this season as well. It will go back to normal next year. Next year, but in the same sense, like I said, guys, in my preview video that I'll be bringing out a video in regards to whether it should be set restart here for Queensland. 22 metres out. Here we go. Queensland. Maroons, baby. Let's go, baby. 15 metres out here. The Maroons with the ball. Third tackle. Felice Kafusi. Let's go, baby. Dasmate says, Munster is off. Concussion. Jeez. You guys need to let me know about these injuries and stuff. Oh, that's 4 pass. I think that's forward. Oh, wow. He hasn't called 4 pass there. 5 metres out here for Queensland. Off that. Oh, but buddy! I think that's a knock on. I swear there's about 400 forward passes there, though. Not going to lie to you. I think that was a bit dodgy there against New South Wales. So there's about 100 forward passes in that set of play. But Papali will knock the ball on there, and New South Wales will get the ball here. But yeah, you guys in the chat need to let me know about injuries and stuff because obviously I can't listen to the commentators because of... you know the reason. But yeah, I can't have the sound playing, so it's just me talking to you big fellas. James Thornton says, go Queensland. Nat Den Holt says, who you going for? I'm going for the mighty buddy. Maroons, baby. Oh, yeah. Josh Sam says, Blaze, go Queensland 26-12. I love it. James Robertson says, hey, bro, shout us out. Hello, champion. Get around James. Robbo. Get around the Robbo. Tasmate says, yes, Papa lost his lollies. No, you don't damn well say yes. Huh? Don't you baby talking shit about Papa? Big Papa. Oh, gotta love a big Papa. Stormfan says, nice cap. It's actually a Brisbane Lions cap, so actually a cheeky little Brisbane Lions cap, but I guess that's still Queensland. It's the same similar colours. It's similar colours to the Broncos, though, which is a big problem. That's a big problem, mate. You know there's a big problem when you're wearing similar colours to the Broncos. Medvedev says, Papa didn't need to do that. He was too selfish. Oh, did he really try and reach out? Did he reach out? I thought he just kind of lost his lollies. Nat Dan Holler says, Queensland is shit. No, you're shit, Nat Dan Holler. No, you're shit. And guess what? You know, I wouldn't be calling the team that's up 1-0 in a 50-50 contest. The shit team. Huh? All right, buddy? Especially when we were like 50-1. We were massive underdogs in that one. James Robertson says, up the Queensland boy. Get around him. Oh, bigot. Oh, Clint Govison absolutely smackaroonoed Valentine Holmes. Ouchie mama. Ouchie mama, he doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know if he's in New York playing for the Jets or Queensland right now. Val Holmes just been absolutely smackaroonoed. Josh Sam says, Big Ass Boy, like your headphones. Can you guys let me know in the chat if you prefer this anyway? Because obviously this is only the NRL that has a problem with my videos and my live streams. So I want to know if you actually prefer this with the headset. I actually think I might prefer it with the headset. It asks me commentate a little bit more. And I guess it would make a better sound for you. So let me know if you prefer it with the headset or you prefer it when there's no headset. But anyway, we'll talk about that at half time. But Queensland here, going to kick this ball down into the 20 metres out here from New South Wales line. Joey Sullivan says, Holmes gets decked. Buddy, you get decked. Dasmate says, who would want to play for the Jets now? Now? Ever? Now? Ever, mate. Buddy, since when did anyone want to play for the Jets? 6 minutes in here, guys. Second tackle here for New South Wales. 35 metres out here from their own line. Josh had a car with the ball. The cheeky. He's going around the right-hand side. Oh, he's got a little bit of a slap around. He's knocked that ball on. He's dropped his lollies. Excuse me. No. Why is Gutherson still running with this ball? Why is Gutherson still running with this ball? If you don't think that's a knock on, mate, you're bloody drunk. Gutherson's drunk. He's had a few too many beers before the game. Come on, guys. Charlie says, honestly, it's pretty good with the headset. You're commentating more clear. Yeah, perfect. That's what I like to hear. By the way, Charlie, I will be doing the... I don't have my schedule on me, but we are doing Seattle, I think, Patriots this week. I'm not too sure. I'll bring out a schedule tomorrow. Josh Sam says, you like a member of Channel 9 with the headphones? Mate, buddy, you know, Channel 9's here, and you, buddy, you look up and you just see my legs dangling. That's about how high Buddy BKR Sport is right now with these headphones. Buddy, making movements, mate, making movements. 7 likes away from 70, though, guys. Go and smack that thumbs up button if you have not already. 7 likes away from 70. Riley, Sports Guy says, me as a neutral spectator from Victoria, I lean towards Queensland because I can't stand New South Wales. Well, that's not really neutral, mate. I wouldn't really class you as neutral if you can't stand New South Wales. But I understand what you're saying. It's like being an independent in the US race, But obviously, Victorians usually should go for Queensland because most of their boys play for Queensland or have played for Queensland over time. That obviously could change, but do realise that, the Sunshine Coast Falcons are a feeder club for the Storm. And obviously, they're in Queensland. There's the East Tigers as well in Brisbane. So all the Storm players are usually going to play for Queensland if they make a big Queensland here. Oh, here we go, you good thing. Oh, 10 metres out here, 7 minutes into the game here, 10 metres out. Oh, that's got to be surely a penalty there. Set restart. Anything, mate. Give us anything. 10 metres out here for Queensland. 5 metres out here. Fit tackle. Can they score a damn well try here before the 8th minute? Fit tackle here. 5 metres out. Gets the ball up the right-hand side here. Sherry Evans. The loosey-goosey. Oh, Gagai. Oh, that's going to be... Oh, no. Oh, is that a try? Come on, tell me that's a try. Tell me that's a try, baby. Tell me that's a try. Give it to me dirty. Tell me it's a try. Come on. It's going to go to the video ref, baby. Let's go, baby. That's what I like to see. Now, tell me it's a try. Obviously, it's gone to the video ref first. Tell me he puts it down. Oh, one-handed. What are you doing, bros? Oh! That's a try, baby. What a damn well try, too. That is incredible. That is an incredible try. Xavier Coates, take a bow. Papua New Guineans, they're getting wild right now, and you know it. The Papua New Guineans out there, they would be loving that. That is a beautiful try there by Queensland. Ouchie damn well, mama. And Queensland will lead 4-0 here. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Sherry Evans with a fantastic pass out there, Dan Gagai. I thought Gagai was going to go for this himself, but obviously, was that Tupou? Tupou decided to stay in. No idea why Tupou decided to stay in there. I always get confused with this because obviously you're the winger. You should be out there stopping Xavier Coates in that situation. When you're out that far out in the wing, you need to be protecting that. There are going to be players coming from the inside that are going to be able to stop Dan Gagai. You need to be able to trust in your defence. Like, there's no way that Dan Gagai is scoring there based on the fact that there's 3 New South Wales players coming over. So if you leave that play on the inside to the players on the inside, that gets stopped. And then if you go out to the wing, you're going to stop Xavier Coates from scoring that try easy. Like 100% Tupou blocks that. So that's a bad defensive read there by Tupou, in my opinion. I think that was really poor. There by Daniel Tupou. Medvedev says, Sensor says, what a try. Also, g'day, mate. Hello, Champion. How you doing? And yeah, what a try. Xavier Coates, beautiful. But I do think that was very poor from Daniel Tupou. I'm not going to lie to you. Obviously, Xavier Coates with a fantastic leap, and the way he put it down was unreal. But yeah, Daniel Tupou, a bit of a poor defensive read there, in my opinion. Nathan Holler says, this is shit. No. Well, a lot of games have been... Hold on one second here. Valentine Holmes, he's going to crack it from the sideline. Oh, come on. Nah, curls away there. So it's going to be 4-0 here. Maybe we should have had Sherry Evans kicking because he kicked a couple from the sideline last week. Robux Roleplay says, that should be no try. It was a knock-on. Well, you're a bloody idiot if you think that. Signature Sam says, hello, wow. Hello, wow. Exactly right. Hello, wow. Natan says, agree with Roblox play. Yeah, well, that's all right. You guys can be idiots together. Dasmate says, yes, he missed. But, there's no celebrating that, champion. There's no celebrating that. But, yeah, PNG. Shout out to the big Papua New Guineans. AJG says, come on, Queensland. Good on you, mate. Let's go, Queensland. But 9 minutes in here, guys. And like I said, Queensland are up by 4-0. So, got to like that. I think we did lead early last year, actually. I was there. I was in, obviously, you guys know this. I was vlogging last year. Did I do all 3 games? No, I was in Chicago for the first 2. No, I think I did the second. No, I did I only did the 3rd game. I only vlogged the 3rd game last year. I think I was in Fiji for game 1, and then I was in Fiji for game 1 and 2. Because game 2 was at Optus, and then game 3, obviously, I went back into the enemy territory, which is New South Wales, son. Enemy territory. National Sports Load says, Storm fan, yo, buddy. I'm not too sure. Sport Reaction says, let's Queensland. You have to question New South Wales' effort if they lose this team. Well, that's what I was saying at the beginning of this series, man. I said that this would be one of the biggest chokes of all time. 100%. One of the biggest origin chokes of all time. Long way to go, guys. Only 4-0. 10 minutes in. But Queensland, this series, have just looked pretty decent. The first half last week was just a shithouse half of footy all round. I've actually enjoyed this first 10 minutes, though, from both teams. New South Wales, attack-wise, are kind of looking, fresh. Damien Cook with a nice run there, pass to Crichton. They're going to be 40 metres out here from their own line, 4 tackle. I think this game is looking a little bit more energetic here for this first 10 minutes. I know Queensland are 4-0, so that's going to make me think it's a lot better. But, even if New South Wales are up 4-0... at least this game is looking better than it was last week. I'm actually surprised. 10.5 minutes has flown by here. It's absolutely flown by. Oh, penalty here for Queensland. Beautiful. Tanush says, come on, Queensland, get around you, Tanush. Love your work, butter. Love your work. Nathan Hollett says, 4 is a bad number. You're a bad number. Storm fan says, Sup National Sports Load. Tanush says, Big Sport, do you think North Queensland Cowboys can make the finals next season? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They got a lot of things to change next year, my man. They got a lot of things to change. But obviously, this is way too early to count. Things can change. They could sign people. They could bring in other. They could make changes. They could make significant changes. So you can't really call it this early whether a team's going to make finals. That's why I keep getting people asking me for my tips for next year. It's just like, brother, we're not even finished this rugby league season yet. Like, let's get through Origin. Let's get through Christmas, and then we can start talking about next year. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know. I have no idea what's going on with half the teams. There's a lot of teams that are still looking for players. Cameron Smith hasn't even retired yet, FYI. We don't know what's going to happen. So, and until at least January, I don't really like to talk. Oh, Gagai, nice little run there. I don't really like to talk about previews for next year until we hit next year in general as the year. Millie Kate says, go Queensland. Hey, Nathan Holler, enough of the negativity, please. Like, have a bit of banter and a bit of laugh, but not stuff like shut up and shit like that. Come on, man. Keep it in line. So, 4 tackle here for Queensland, 30 metres out. Oh, what? Jeez. Valentine Holmes with the grab, with the one-handed grab. I thought that was going to be a knock-on for sure, but how did he grab that one? Damn, baby. Oh, I like it. 5th tackle here for Queensland, 22 metres out here from the Blues line. Benny Hunt. Benny Hunt kicks it up. Pretty okay kick, actually. Oh, that's going to be a tackle in air, I think. Or they could have been both going for it. No, they're going to call both going for it. So Xavier Coates, Tupou gets taken down there. First tackle for the Blues. I do think the Queensland intensity is looking better here, though. I do think that Queensland's intensity is definitely looking better to start this little baby off. Tanush says, yeah, I'm sad because I'm a North Queensland fan and we are not doing well. Well, at least he won a premiership 5 years ago, you know what I mean? Like, that's better than nothing. That was the first Cowboys premiership, I believe. Was it? No. Yes. Yes? Yeah, it was. I think Cowboys only won one premiership. Mevedo says that was actually a great kick from Hunt. That's what I was saying. I thought it was a pretty decent kick. It curled around nicely, didn't go too far down, and obviously didn't give away the 7 tackle set. So 6 tackle set, sorry, 7 tackles. Gee whiz, that's a Cronulla Sharks, buddy. That's a Cronulla Sharks one. If I did hear one, 7 tackle set. Whoa, Xavier Coates there. It looked a little bit too. It looked heavier than it was. Mevedo says first Cowboys premiership. Yeah, there you go, 2015. So 13 minutes in here, guys. First tackle here for Queensland. 20 minutes out here from their own line. 1 like away from 70, by the way. 1 like away from 70. Smack that thumbs up button. Lots of live streams starting this weekend, by the way, guys, in regards to NFL, Premier League and stuff. But I do remember, guys, oh, penalty, Queensland, lovely. Do remember, I am coming back to Australia next Wednesday. So the 2 weeks after that will depend on quarantine. Mevedo says penalty. Looking good for Queensland to start this game. Tanush says, BKR Sport, is it normal to support Cowboys in the NRL if you're a Victoria? Well, no. Obviously, being a Storm fan would make more sense. But you can go for whoever you want, man, as long as it's not for like bandwagoning reasons, in my opinion. As long as it's not just because a team is winning. But I guess you're from Victoria, so you can't really be called a bandwagoner for supporting the Cowboys unless you started supporting them in 2015 or 2017. Even though 2017 was never going to happen. Queensland here, first tackle on the halfway point. Why would you start going with the Cowboys, by the way, when you live in Victoria? Roblox Roleplay says, we might lose the series if Queensland are playing this game. Well, no, if Queensland win, the series is over. Queensland here! Oh, my goodness me. Gee whiz, Catewell's been bloody good this series. First game was good. This game, he's done a couple of runs, and that was a nice run there. Cherry Evans with the ball here, third tackle, 25 metres out. Queensland going up the right-hand side here. Oh, back inside Gagai. Gagai's apparently scored a lot of tries well, obviously not apparently. He scores a lot of tries in Origin. This is where he turns up. Fourth tackle here for Queensland, 12 metres out. Cherry Evans with the ball, gets it out to the left-hand side. Big Papa. Ooh, no, that's not Big Papa, sorry. I thought that was Big Papa. His legs are massive, but Queensland here. Jake Frank gets the ball out to the left-hand side. Benny Hunt. Oh, jeez, what are you doing on fit tackle here? What's this goose doing? Buddy, what are you doing? I'm sorry, Ben Hunt, that was a bad pass, my dude. That was a really bad pass on Ben Hunt to put Kurt Catewell in it. Dope Dog says, can you show the game? Unfortunately not, my dude, due to broadcasting restrictions. I didn't even show the game last week, and I got copyrighted just for the sound. So that's why you can't even hear the sound in this stream. And you won't find it online. Trust me, you will not find it on YouTube. I've been corresponding with the NRL about this for the last couple of days. So, they're fine. They were within their right to do what they did. So, we move on and hopefully we keep a good connection with them. Tanush says, yeah, but I've been a Cowboys fan for 8 years. 2012, jeez. Why 2012? Weren't they pretty average then? The Cowboys, what are they doing back then? But penalty here, New South Wales. So New South Wales will get the ball here, 35 metres out here from their own line. Roblox Roleplay says, you're a good mate. Yeah, get around Daz. He's a good bloke. Too bad he's a bloody New South Wales fan and a Dogs fan. But he's also Gold Coast Suns fan. Gee whiz, he's bloody all over the shop. Sport Reaction says, Munster is a huge loss. Massive loss. Absolutely massive loss. I did say last week that I thought that Munster and Cherry Evans were the primo halves pairing out of the two teams. So, Munster is a massive loss here for Queensland. Is he not coming back on at all? Is that what they've said? Is that what they've said in the commentary? Oh, here we go. New South Wales are away here. Cleary. Oh, geez. Bit of an average decision there by Cleary. He makes a great breakthrough. 6 again as well. That's rough. New South Wales here with the ball 12 metres out here. And this is looking like a try here. Saifiti, so close. 1 metre short here of the line here for the Blues. That's going to be a penalty for sure against Felice Kafusi. That's got to be a penalty there against Felice Kafusi for sure. Yeah, 100%. So that's going to be a penalty here. I wouldn't assume they go over the 2. It's going to be a fresh set of 6, obviously. If we were in rugby union, they'd be going for the line out here. But Roblox Roleplay says, go Blues. Here we go. Blues here. 5 metres out here. First tackle. Payne Haas. Payne Haas, a big fella from the Brisbane Broncos. 3 metres short here from the line. Payne Haas with the ball. Damien Cook gets it back out here to Cleary. Cleary gets that out to the right-hand side. Oh, that's going to be an easy try, Cody Walker. Not sure here. Not sure here. Not sure here. This could be a try. Not sure here. So his arm comes down. Does he make a second movement? I think it'll be a try, but they will be checking this. But I think this should be a try. But we will obviously have to wait and see. But Cody Walker goes over the line here. We have to wait and see if he's actually because he's put his arm down on the ground. It depends on the momentum. So nice work there from Cody Walker. And obviously Queensland slips over there. Let's see here. Felice Kafusi gets him down. That's tight. That's tight actually. I think that could be classed as momentum. I think it's going to be classed as momentum. I think it might be classed as momentum here, so that should be a try. It is a try. There you go. No double movement there, lads. No double movement there. So that is a try time 4-4. Good try there by Cody Walker. I did say in my preview that Cody Walker and Cleary are probably the better halves pairing. But obviously, Keary's a great player. But I just think Cleary and Keary are two very similar players in what they do and the way that they run their games. So I thought that even though this is like starting fresh again, I still think that really, overall, it's the right decision. But then again, we all know New South Wales over the years, they don't know how to stick with the team. They don't know how to keep one team going the whole time. And that was what my worry was. But obviously, it looks like it's worked now. Cleary makes the break for him to get inside the 15. And then Cody Walker, the big fella, small fella, sneaks over the line there for a try. Steps on the inside. Nice step, really. Nice step. And Queensland just couldn't get that. That's a try. Zacco, 21, says, G'day, Shammy, how you doing? Elias Badawi says, do you remember me? Hello, mate, how you doing? Roblox Roleplay says, Cody Walker took Keary's spot. Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, I know. Landon says, hi, hello, champion. Tanush says, I reckon I stopped watching NRL so much since Jonathan Thurston got retired, then I have been sad for 2 months when he got retired. I was at his last game. His last game ever was at the Gold Coast I vlogged it, Titans and Cowboys, so... 5 likes away from 80, by the way, guys. Just hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. 5 likes away from 80, and Cleary he will slot that little bad boy right over the black dot. So that is going to be a 6-4 lead here for the Blues. Gee, she is attractive. Landon says, up Queensland. Zaka21 says, I'm going to say New South Wales 18 to beat Queensland 16. Hey, that's what I predicted last week, and I nearly got it right. Buddy, you get your own bloody score prediction, eh? You get your own score prediction. That's not what I score predicted for this game, but... H-Swamp says, why did Cameron Munster have to get injured? Yeah, not great, mate. Not great. Probably too much bender. Probably too much of the bender, the cheeky little bevs. He's had probably too many bevs, and he's unfortunately, this is the risk you take with the good old rugby league. Stormfan says, still game on. Oh, well, game on. Buddy, anywhere near. If anyone said it wasn't game on, you're a goosebag. You're a goosebag. So 6-4 here to the Blues, 19 minutes into the game. I think I do prefer this headset a lot more. So whenever we do a stream, guys, in future, I'm actually going to keep this headset. I might try and, when I get back to Australia, get a wireless headset so I don't have to be so close to the screen. But no, I think this is much better. Roblox Roleplay says we still have it. Of course we still have it. What are you talking about? You still have it. That's what happens after a try. You knew, Rugby League fan, mate? What's going on here? Nicholas Cady says, yeah, guys, 19 minutes is gone. Game over. Thanks for watching. Thanks, mate. You'll be surprised how many people say that on these streams. I'm not going to lie to you. You'd be surprised how many people genuinely say game over after 20 minutes. A team could go up 12-0 and they're like, game over. So, that's done. In AFL, they're like, a team goes up by 18 points. They're like, it's done. I remember we were doing a Carlton game this year, and I think they were up by 36 points to Hawthorn or something like that, and everyone was like, that's done. It was like 10 minutes into the game. It's just like, relax, relax. 36 points, decent, but not insane. But yeah, Hawthorn ended up winning that game by 36 points. Robert Birchall says, Cody Walker scored a beauty, and are you Queensland fan or New South Wales? I'm a New South Wales fan. Guys, anyone who's asking who I support, I am currently wearing a maroon shirt. My shirt is maroon. So if I'm a Blues fan, I wouldn't be wearing a maroon shirt. And it's literally, I know you can't see this, but you wouldn't be wearing a maroon shirt if you're a Blues fan on State of Origin Day. And Nicholas Cage says, that's a whole new level of defeat. I tell you what, it happens every game, man. Every game. I remember one time in the baseball, someone hit a home run against the Cubbies in the first inning. Obviously, I'm a Cubs fan. And someone, I think it was the Pirates, hit a home run in the first inning, and they were like, it's game over. We won 10-1, people are just idiots. Sometimes people on here are just straight up goosebags. Blake Kruger says, I have bets on New South Wales. Well, good luck, man. I kind of don't want you to have good luck, but good luck. Not good luck, but good luck. As long as it's not New South Wales to win and New South Wales plus, then I'll take it. Oh, good kick by New South Wales there. Jeez. You got to really commend that. And the chase from Josh Hadokara as well. You really got to commend that kick there. That was a fantastic kick by the Blues, and they will get a dropout here from the Maroons. Elias says, who you think will win? I tipped New South Wales in my preview video. You guys should know who I damn well tipped. You guys should have only watched my preview video that I bring out every Monday. Gee whiz. I bring out a preview video every damn well Monday. You know what you can do? You can go and make sure that you subscribe to this channel and also subscribe to my second channel, BKR Travel, the one in the pinned comment. To make up for it. Tangaroa Wall says, I want to watch the game so bad. Yeah, I wish I could show you, but due to broadcasting restrictions, it is illegal. But the Blues are up 6-4 here, 22 minutes into the game. And a nice little dropout here. Cheeky little dropout here from the Maroons. And that's going to sit up about the 40-metre line. So the Blues here, nice little attacking set. And they're going to have a big run here, 25 metres out here from the Queensland line. Geez, really nice little option here for the Blues. They're going to have a nice attacking set. Jake Trbojevic, the big fella. Gee whiz, what a bloke. What a bloke. Too bad Manly weren't too good this year, but, Cherry Evans had a great game last week for the Maroons, and Jake Trbojevic, give it a crack tonight. Third tackle here with the Blues, 10 metres out here from the Queensland line. Oh, Gutho. Gutho gets taken down 3 metres. Oh, no, sorry, Crichton. Oh, he took that off about a metre off the line where he got tackled. That was about a metre in front of where he got tackled. Oh, that was a great try. That's a great try by Tedesco. You got to commend that. That's a great try by Tedesco there. Steps on the inside. Some really good stepping here from the Blues. I just want to remind you guys. Remember when I said that Queensland was going to score first in the first 10 minutes of the game, and then Blues were going to take it away? Plenty of time to go. Henry Vaiotu says, joining the BKR call team from sunny Samoa. Hey, Samoa. Go to the Blues, and hopefully the Biff makes a comeback. You got to love, buddy, a bit of Biff. You got to love a bit of Samoa, and get around the BKR call team. Got to love that. Appreciate you, my dude. Medvedev says, people still don't know how to read the sign in the top right-hand corner. No, they can read it. They just don't care. They just don't give a shit, man. Roblox Roleplay says, how we still have it. What do you mean you still have it? What's this we still have it? What do you mean? If you think you're going to troll me, bros, if you think you're going to troll me, try again, Golden Anime. Golden Anime still hasn't come back to the channel, by the way, since the Broncos came last. As Sports says, Queensland shame defence. No, I don't think that was bad defence necessarily. I think that was a really good play from James Tedesco. I'm not going to say that was great defence whatsoever, but I think that was a really good play there from James Tedesco. And guys, like I said, as a Queensland fan, you've got to really understand that Origins aren't easy. Queensland won game 1, but you've also got to go to New South Wales now and win that. For me personally, as a streamer and someone who just enjoys the sport, I want it to go to game 3. Obviously, I want Queensland to win game 3, but I would love it to go game 3 because that makes it exciting. I don't want a boring series. I don't want the game 3 to be a dead. I guess it's still a sweep. You want to sweep the other team, but so that's going to be 12-4. So they're going to be up by 8 points here. But in the same sense, I much prefer deciders. They're so much fun. H1 says, Robots Roleplay, remember game 1? Yeah, I know. Some people forget. They like to talk a bit of shit. Talk a little bit of shit, it can't hurt them. It can hurt them. Let's not lie. Sensor says, imagine thinking, especially on this channel too, when you say something stupid on this channel and in the comments section, trust me, you get slapped up at the end of it. Like, for example, Roblox Roleplay, my dude, if you talk shit, just know that I guarantee you at the end of this game, if you're still here, which sometimes people aren't, people will slap you up in that chat. I can tell you right now. Sensor says, imagine thinking New South Wales won already, still got a whole laugh and a bit to go. Oh yeah, long way to go. 12-4. What was it last week? 10-0 or 12-0? Was it 12-0 last week to New South Wales before at halftime or 10-0? Oh gee whiz, Jake Friend's been knocked back there. Scotty Norton says, "G'day mate, go New South Wales." He's a Kiwi and getting around New South Wales. I remember you, Scotty. Oh, I remember you, Scotty McNorton. H-Bomb says, "We all bleed Maroon." Get around it. So third tackle here for the Blues, 50 metres out from the Queensland line here. Fourth tackle. Obviously, Queensland had that great start, but New South Wales have definitely started to attack a little bit better here. They've started to hold the ball a little bit more is what we really have to be focusing on. They've just been holding the ball a lot better than they were at the start of this game. Shannon Humphrey says, go New South Wales. Scott Bryant says, hi mate, go Maroons. Get around your champion. Love the Maroons. Oh, geez, I thought it was going to be a knock on there. I'm surprised there wasn't a penalty there, actually, for Queensland. I'm actually surprised there wasn't a penalty here, but there's actually going to be, I think there's an injury here for New South Wales. I think this is a head clash or something to do with the head here. H1 says 10-12 half time. I like it. I wouldn't be surprised. Tyson Frizzell injured, by the way. I wouldn't be surprised if actually New South Wales scored again here before halftime. I wouldn't be surprised if New South Wales lead 18-4 at halftime. That's what I'm going to call. Obviously, I want to say 12-4. 12-10. Sorry. I would ideally even say 12-4. But I just think that New South Wales right now are well and truly on top. I don't think 18-4 is insurmountable come halftime. But in New South Wales, you got to remember last year we were down by 10 points. I think it was 12 points or 10 points with 5 minutes to go in game 3, and obviously we were massive underdogs in that series too. And we came out to tie that game up with a few. Obviously, we all know how it ended, but we came back to tie it up. So the 18-4 isn't exactly insurmountable, but I think that 18-4 is probably what I think is going to happen by half time. Haven't really seen Queensland do anything since we scored that try. Is my question about it. Carl Paluno says Queensland might go hard on halftime. Well, that's the thing. Wayne Bennett's the super coach. He knows what he's doing and he knows how to ramp this team up for second half. If they can maintain just an 8-point advantage here, 8-point disadvantage, and Queensland go down by 8. I honestly think we win this if we're losing by only 8 points. I think if we're down by 3 tries, then that's going to be a bit too hard because you have to rely on New South Wales not scoring in the second half when they know they can score, as you can see. But a nice run there from Jake Friend, gets about 15 metres or so there, Isaiah with the great tackle there. But if we're only down by less than 2 tries, I think Queensland win. But I think 3 tries is getting a little bit too far out there. Rob Birchall says, are you... no, brother, we're not getting into that. That's not... Brother, I'm timing you out. Come on, man. Let's not get into stupid shit like that. Storm fan says, my dad goes for New South Wales and I go for Queensland. You tell your dad that you're the right man for the job. You're the right man, not him. You're the right man for the job. 3511 Tyler says Blues defense is good. I disagree. They haven't really done anything in this game, and when they did actually, when Queensland had an attacking set, Daniel Tupper made a very poor defensive read, which obviously ended up being the Queensland try. So I'm not too sure where New South Wales have had to show they have good defense in this game so far. The only time they had to defend, they gave up a try. Big hit there. Jeez, big hit there from Fasumalawi, the big old Titan. Get around him. A lot of Titans in the Queensland team. How good. How good is that to see? Blues here with the ball. 15 metres out here from the Maroons line. Tokoitu Rasmussen says New South Wales getting around the Blues. Oh, jeez, that was close there for Crichton on fifth tackle. Wow, I thought Blues were going to score there. Crichton gets tackled on 5th, but geez, that was actually a nice play on 5th tackle, to be honest with you. Valentine Holmes gets the ball here. We're trying to get out of our own line. It's like from the 2-yard line in the American football. Isaac Ladmore says, go New South Wales. Centre says, a game far from over, cuz. On me? You talking me? I know, brother. I know. Jeez, no way am I saying this is game over at all. I'm saying if we're down by over 3 tries at half time, I don't think we can come back. I think if we're only down by 8, I think we win. So we've really got to make sure that we keep it an 8-point game, or we've really got to keep it under 2 tries, is what I'm saying. So even if they scored a try, 16-4 isn't bad. 16-4 isn't bad. 12 points is difficult, but, it's not anywhere near insurmountable. And neither is 18 points, but you don't want to be down by 3 converted tries going into bloody damn well half-time away from home in a game that the other team needs to win. You know what I mean? Like, the other team needs to win this. We don't necessarily need to win this. I believe we're going to win Game 3 at Queensland, Suncorp. You know what I mean? Census says, Isaac Ladmore says, go New South Wales. Census says, Roblox roleplay, look how much time. Oh, you're talking to Roblox roleplay. Yeah, no, it's all good, champion. When I see comments, I just read them out, and sometimes it means me, sometimes it's not. I just assume it's me. Decent kick there from Cherry Evans. A decent kick there from the old Daily Cherry Evans. Are we still on here, guys? Are we still on here? It looks like this internet's going slow here. Please tell me we're still on here. Please tell me we're still on here. We are still on. All good. Okay, we're still on. Second take leave of the Blues. 35 metres out here from their own line. Shakanari, brother, like I don't know why you're talking shit. Like, brother, like it's really obvious. Like, really, English is surely if you can speak English in a comment, you can read English in a buddy post. But 28 minutes into the game here, 12-4 for New South Wales. Why don't you just get a TV and watch it on Channel 9 is my question. It's literally on Channel 9, free to wear. Like, truly. There's no excuses when it's not just on Foxtel. When it's on Foxtel, I understand why people are searching for it. When it's on free to wear Channel 9, it's just like, dude, get a TV. You know what I mean? Like, gee whiz. Captain's Rex Nation says, yeah, just freezing a lot. Yeah, sorry, man. I can't really do too much in Fiji, obviously, but at least we're still cracking on. Smack that thumbs up button, 4 likes away from 90. Let's get 100 likes before half-time. It's 28 minutes in here. Let's try and get 100 likes before half-time. Queensland here. Oh, why is he step back on the inside there? What are you doing? What are we buddy doing it? What are you doing, buddy? 7 on the inside, and also Queensland give away a penalty. What the shit was that? What the absolute shit was that? What the absolute shit was that? That is bloody out of control. That is absolutely out of control. That was absolutely stupid there. Sorry, but Mawaki Fodawaker, you're a good bloke, but what are you doing there, lad? Go down. Why are you passing that ball for one? Like, what? That's not even Fodawaker's fault. That's not even Fodawaker's fault. That's, I can't remember who passed it, but whoever passed that ball to Fodawaker, that was an idiot. Stormfence says the ref is on one side. Disagree. That was obviously a penalty. That was well and truly a penalty. New South Wales here with the ball. 5 minutes out. Oh, jeez. Look at the big fella go. He's a bloody tank, this guy. 3 metres short here of the line. Second tackle of the Blues. Oh, he's got it all the way back there to Cleary. Well, he's gone behind his player. Well, that's one. If you want to be technical, yeah, thank you. He goes down. I was going to say, if you guys want to be damn well technical, that was a Shevet. But he does go down. He does submit in the tackle, unlike what Queensland didn't do. Blues here with the ball, 10 metres out. Gutho gets the ball out to the left-hand side here. Walker, a pretty average pass there to Tedesco, and Tedesco doesn't have much room at all. 10 metres out here for the Queensland line. Blues here, get out to the right-hand side. Blues here, come back on the inside. He get the tackle, good. Jeez, they pass that ball to the left, they score there easy. Blues here going to the left-hand side. The defence is in... Jeez, I don't understand what's going on here. So Tupou, firstly, you've got to commend Tupou for being able to catch that ball. I thought that was just all over the shop there. That was just absolutely all over the shop there. Tupou being able to grab that ball and bring it in is just unreal. But obviously that was a broken down play there. I thought Blues were going to score that for sure down that left-hand side there. But like I said, Queensland need to make sure they don't... Oh, that's a knock-on from Queensland. Queensland need to make sure they're still only down by less than 2 tries. Obviously, Blues are in the ascendancy massively here. Blues are massively in the ascendancy right now in regards to the last probably 15 minutes of the game, really. So, first tackle here for the Blues. They're going to be 12 metres out here from the Queensland line. 12 metres out here from the Queensland line. First tackle. Blues go out to the left-hand side. Cook to the bit. Oh, jeez. Look at this guy. He's a bloody tank. His buddy is just huge. He's bigger than me. He's bigger than me times 4. Oh, geez, bad pass there to Gutherson, in my opinion. They're going to go to the left-hand side here, though. They might have some space. No, Gutherson decides not to pass it. 5 metres short here of the line. Crichton rolls that ball back to Cookie. Cleary here. Oh, Cleary, what are you doing, bro? That was a terrible play. 4 tackle there. That's a waste of a tackle. 4 tackle there. 4 metres out here. Oh, good pass, actually. It's not going to work. Blues actually not doing too much in attack here. They could score here, but they're not doing too much in attack. But here we go. Out to the left-hand side. Pretty average kick, in my opinion. It's going to work out, actually. Jeez. Queensland are going to be put in the exact same area again. They're going to be in the exact same damn well area again. 3 times in a row, they've been inside our own 5-metre line in the right-hand corner, like the back right corner. That is absolutely madness. He stepped out. Excuse me? His back foot was on the line as he jumped up. I'm sorry, but that's a bad call there against the Queenslanders. That was a bad call there against the Queenslanders. Tupou had his foot over the line there as he jumped up, which makes him out of bounds. That makes him to play dead. Funny Bubble says, what happened to the other stream? It got copyrighted, basically. That's why we've got a little bit of a change on the stream today, guys. No sound, and obviously, we've got different logos and stuff like that. But Queensland here, 40 minutes out here from our own line. Fifth tackle, need to really start getting some possession going. I don't really care about scoring before half-time. I care about the possession right now. But Ben Hunt is going to boot that little baby up there. Well, that was just late. Not too sure about that one. Blues here with the ball. Oh, close to knocking that ball on there. But Tedesco will have the ball here, 30 metres out here from their own line. Stormfan says, anyway, Wayne Bennett's the second half coach. Well, that's exactly right. That's what I'm saying. Like, as long as we're down by less than 2 tries, I can still see Queensland win this. But if you go out to that 3-try margin, there's a problem. 8 minutes till half-time, guys. 7 likes away from 100. Let's go. 8 minutes to half-time. 7 likes away from 100. Great kick there. Let it go. Oh, it's not going to be able to let go. Oh, jeez. That's a great kick from the Blues. Yeah, there's not much you can really do to stop this Blues right now. This is what we should have seen last week. This is what we were expecting last week. Tasmate says, good shit, Fox. Yeah, look, obviously Fox chased that ball down, but in the same sense, you got to commend the kick, really. That ball was going to stay inside either way, so I guess that just gets slapped out pretty easily there by Philip Sammy. Sammy hasn't done really too much in this game. Hyper Race is who you going for, Queensland. Robert Birchall says, I'm from Gold Coast. Robert Birchall says, he's still in Fiji, BKR. Yeah, I'm back next Wednesday, though. I'm back in Australia. I'm back in Sydney next Wednesday, so vlogs will be returning with obviously BBL, Rugby Union vlogs, international, and A-League coming back soon. But all our live streams will still remain, for our Premier League and NFL and stuff like that, and Origin. But second tackle leave of the Blues. They're going to be 25 metres out here from the Queensland line. Blues have had a lot of possession this last 10 minutes. These last 10 minutes has been literally all the Blues. Get it down. No. He's held up. Oh, my gosh. How did he get held up there, Tedesco? That was great defence to stop him, but not great defence to let him get there. Cookie. Nice pass from the inside there to the big fella. Oh, that's going to be... I think that's going to be knocked on there from the Queenslanders. That's going to be fresh out of 6 here for the Blues. 15 metres out here. 15 metres out here. H-Bomb says, are you ever going to come back to New South Wales? Brother, I just said I'm coming back to Sydney next Wednesday. What are you talking about? 15 metres out here for the Blues. And he'll get... nice offload there, actually. Very nice offload there from the Blues. Cook gets taken down, though. 10 metres out of the Maroons line. Jeez, the Maroons have had absolutely zero ball outside of our own 20 metres for literally probably the last 20 minutes. Truly, I can't remember the last time we actually had the ball and weren't in our own 10-metre line. New South Wales with the ball here, going to the right-hand side. Walker. Really, New South Wales will be very disappointed if they don't come away with points at the end of this attack and possession. New South Wales here go to the left-hand side, 10 metres out right now. Cleary with the ball is going to the left-hand. Oh, geez, lazy defence, but they're going to get him. That was lazy defence, but they will lock him up. Moakey for the wake with the last minute stop. Oh, bad pass. New South Wales still got space on the right-hand side. Still got space. No, they're still going here. He's been tackled down 3 metres short here. Fifth tackle. Come on, Queensland. Hold him out here. 4 metres out here for the Blues. Gets it back to the left-hand side here. Walker with a very good kick, actually. Very good kick there. Oh, Queensland. Great catch. Who caught that? Is that Gagai? With the catch? That was a great catch there from Dan Gagai. Jeez. I tell you right now, this is crazy that Queensland have been able to stop them from scoring try after try after try. New South Wales have had a lot of possession, a lot of attack and possession, but the Blues obviously can't get past that line. Benjamin Kapil says, now you guys are calling Wayne Bennett second half coach. What was his name some years back? Blues will win. Buddy, relax, buddy. What happened last week, champion? What happened last week, buddy? Shit talker? Buddy, shit talker McGee over there? Buddy, tell you what, Benjamin, you relax over there, champion. You relax. Second half coach, Wayne Bennett, get around him. So 45 minutes out here from their own line, and Cherry Evans is going to boot that ball. I don't know what you're talking about with now, you guys. Like, what are you talking about? Wayne Bennett's always been known as one of the best coaches of all time. Even when he was at the dickhead Broncos, Like, what are you talking about? Funny Bubble says, how did it get copyright? Brother, I've gone over this many times, so if you want to go and have a look, just go back in the stream. I'm not going to continuously repeat it for everyone. Robux Roleplay says, should I leave or stay? You can do whatever you want, my man. Halaval says, why can't we see the game due to broadcasting restrictions? Third tackle here for the Blues at the halfway point. But subscribe anyway, because we are posting, obviously, every damn all day. But third tackle here for the Blues. Jeez, God, the possession must be ridiculous. Like, the possession must be high 70%. The possession truly must be high 70% in favour of the Blues here, truly. Tedesco here, darty run. Nothing happening there, though. Fifth tackle here for the Blues, about 18 metres out here from the Queensland line. 3.5 minutes to go here the first half. 2 likes away from 100. 2 likes away from 100. Smack the thumbs up button. Nice kick from Queensland. From New South Wales. I think that's going to be a tackle in air, though. I think this might be a tackle in air here. No, it's going to be a knock-on from Queensland. I'm pretty certain he had his legs taken out from him there, but I'm pretty certain his legs got taken out from him there. But Coates will knock the ball on here, so Queensland's still under a lot of pressure in the defence. And that's just a knock-on. That's unfortunately just a knock-on there. I think Tubo puts his arms out, but I don't think it's enough to... it's not enough. That's not enough to call it. It's not enough to call it. Toxic Mafia says, holy shit, Blues going to win this. Shwee, boy. Brother, it's only the first half, and the Blues are up 10-0 at the end of the first half last week. So this is actually less than what it was last week. But the Blues are looking pretty good right now. Oh, look at this. Addo Carr. There we go. That's an easy try. It's going to be 16-4. If the Blues can convert this, it's going to be a bit difficult. It'll be a bit difficult. But if they miss this kick, then obviously it's still only a 12-point. Thank you very much, Talia, for subscribing. I appreciate you. Sport Talk says, Ben Hunt, you shit. Guys, you got to realise that Queensland had a lot of defensive pressure there. We've been on our own defensive line for the past 15, 20 minutes in a row. So, you can't really fault giving up a try there. They would be absolutely exhausted here. I get that, obviously, it's the Maroons' fault that they're in this situation. But yeah, defensively, you're always gonna have to give up points after 7, 8, 9, 10 attacking sets from 10 meters out. The pressure is just ridiculous. Benjamin Capil says, I am relaxed, mate. Yep, he's a Cooper Super coach, and that is acknowledged, but he was never shown as a second half coach. That name was given just last week. Well, I didn't even call. I just read a comment out. But Wayne Bennett is one of the greatest coaches of all time. So whether he's a second half coach or not a second half coach, you can never write him off. I think the actual thing that the people are trying to say. So I get that the second half super coach or whatever they want to call him is what people have been saying since last week. But in reality, it's just saying that you can never write Wayne Bennett off. The Broncos you could never write them off for the whole time he was there. Everyone he's been with, I guess besides maybe the Knights, but everyone else he's been with, you can't really write him off. The Rabbitohs, definitely not. The Dragons, when he was there, definitely not. The Broncos, even in 2015, I guess, you definitely couldn't write him off. So, no, he definitely is a coach that you can't write off against, which is what the second half moniker is talking about. Sport Talker says, I'm saying that because Hunt has missed all 3 tackles that have led to New South Wales tries. Lovely. Well, I haven't noticed that, obviously, because I'm too busy talking. But wow, geez, that's crazy. We hit 100. Thank you very much for the 100 likes, guys. Let's keep cracking on. We hit that before halftime too. Don't forget, subscribe if you're new around here. We obviously are posting all the damn well time across all different sports. And don't forget, I have a second channel too, BKRmy Travel, where I talk about everything that's not sport. Movie reviews and vlogs, stuff like that. Ooh, nice kick there. So it's going to be 18-4 here. Not insurmountable by any means. 14 points is not insurmountable, but it's very difficult. So Queensland fans, don't get your hopes up too high here. But I did call this. I did call this to a T. I have actually called so far both games nearly perfectly, as long as this game sticks to what it's going like. I said game 1, 18-14. No, I said 18-16 Queensland. We won by 4 points, 18-14. So 2 points unaccounted for. I actually gave more points to Blues than they got. And then in comparison, there was the... I also said that Cherry Evans would get man of the match, and, it happened what it is. In this game, I said Blues would win by a lot. I actually said they'd win by, 20 points. But obviously Queensland would score first because this game means too much for the Blues. It just does. It just means too much for the Blues. I stole your grandma, says, add the Lamborghini car. What? Tyler says, I subbed and liked. Appreciate you, my dude. Thank you very much for joining the BKRmy. H1 says, yeah, but Wayne knows what to win. Yeah, he knows how to win. He does, of course. I didn't want to be down 18-4. I said this isn't the worst case scenario, but anything above 3 converted tries is done. So if they concede another try here before half-time, I'm happy to whop it out. But Cameron Munster being out since the beginning of the game, big loss. AJ Brimson being taken out of the team because of an injury last week and for the series is a big loss. But the good teams were able to get through it. But yeah, Cameron Munster going out, your starting half, going out at the your starting 5'8", that's a huge loss there. Valentine Holmes going to grab the ball here, 15 minutes out from their own line. Genji Master says, Queensland needs to win this really bad. Not at all, actually. No, we don't. This is not a need-to-win basis at all for Queensland. This is a New South Wales need to win badly. Queensland get a home game next week. Game 3 is in Queensland, so yeah, absolutely not, mate. No, absolutely not. Queensland get the game advantage next week. So this is a game that Blues need to win. If the Blues don't win, then they're done. So no, I have no idea what you're talking about there. I saw Grandma says Queensland win game 3. Yeah, I think so, mate. I do. Dasmate says shit big hit. John says I'm going to be bankrupt. You bet on Queensland, did you, mate? You bet on Queensland? Well, that's going to be half time here, guys. And Queensland down 18-4 right now, up against it. Going to be very difficult for them to come back. But yeah, 18-4 here for the Blues at half time. They're looking impressive. Queensland's defence has been pretty good, actually. I know it's 18 points and a half, but Queensland's defence hasn't been bad. It should be like 30 points in the first half with the amount of attack and pressure. I'm going to have a look at the stats here, actually, and tell you what I'm talking about, because right now, I swear the Blues have at least 70%. They've got at very minimum 70% of the ball, if not 75% of the ball here. Let's go have a look at these stats right now. They have got possession. Let me have a look. Possession. Oh, no, we haven't seen it. Oh, wow, it's only 53%. Well, it doesn't seem that way. City Dingo says, is it states for logos because of copyright? There's a lot of differences to this stream because of copyright. Tyler says, you're the best YouTuber. I appreciate you, my dude. Roblox Roleplay says, you're going to watch Roosters vs St. Helens? Nah, man. Nah, that game means nothing, really. Let's not going to lie. AFL Bar says, screw the Blues. This refs have been shit. I disagree. I think the refs have been fine. I just think that New South Wales need to win this more. You know, they need to win this. Queensland don't need to win this. We want to win this. We would love to lock the series up. But we've got a home game next week, guys. It's not really a must-need basis. It's not really a must-need basis. Obviously, I want to win. Queensland wants to win. Well, I don't really, because obviously for the streams, it's a lot better if we go to game 3. But yeah, I would love to see Queensland win. But in the same sense, I'm in a bit of a win-win situation here tonight. Pete Fredo says money is a big loss. Yeah, exactly right. You can't lose one of your spine and expect to as be as cold as you were last week. Munster is in the halves. Munster and Cherry Evans, you lose your 5'8". So who came in for Munster, by the way? Who came in to play there? What, does Valentine Holmes go there now? Or who goes into that 5'8" role? Normally, you would have seen, actually, if Brimo didn't get injured last week, by the way, AJ Brimson would have came into the halves, and that would have been interesting to see. Would have been interesting to see if AJ Brimson they push AJ up to the 5'8" position, and then Valentine Holmes into the fullback. That would have actually been pretty nice, because AJ's a very good 5'8", but he just won't be, he won't get that opportunity, because he's one of the greater fullbacks in the competition right now. Big Boy Has says, why would Brad Fittler put the Dally M winner in a position he doesn't play well at? Yeah, I haven't seen him at all today. I haven't seen Jack White do anything today. But in the same sense, like, what do you really want to do? Cleary and Walker have been working well, and what has worked well. So I'm not too sure what there would be any complaints about the halves for New South Wales right now. Winners Club says, I appreciate BKR Sports Thoughts, and I really love this content. Awesome, man. I appreciate your Winners Club. I just showed that comment. It was hidden before, but I want everyone to know how much you love this channel. So definitely subscribe, Winners Club. I know you really love this video. H-Bomb says, Ben Hunt goes in. Oh, by the way, you're not going to be able to put links here, mate, so good luck. Pay BKZ says, who you going for? I'm a Queensland fan, man. I'm from the Gold Coast, so I did tip Blues to win by a big margin here, though, in my preview video. AFL Bar says, Queensland have not been able to use their chances, and instead of passing, they go for the run. We haven't had any chances, mate. Queensland haven't had any chances because we haven't had the ball. We don't get the ball. I have no idea why it says possession is 53% to 47%. I don't recall Queensland having the ball really much at all. I really just remember Queensland getting absolutely pumped on that defensive front. So no, I don't think we've had the chances. When we did have a chance, we scored. When we had our chance, we scored. Kai Kirko Filmmaking says, is Munster gone for the game? I believe so. He hasn't obviously come back for this first half. I can't listen to it, obviously, because of copyright, but because of this. But people in the chat have been telling me that he's gone off with the HIA, and it doesn't look like he's coming back. So that's not obviously great there for the old Maroons. A Storm fan says, you reckon Ryan Pappenhausen at game 3? Why would you change a winning formula, Like, I don't understand why Blues fans want to change. Oh, no, you're a Queensland fan, but I don't understand why Blues fans always want to change a winning formula, I remember back in 2012? No, 2014. I think 2014 was the year they broke the 8 years in a row hoodoo. All the Blues fans, they won that series for the first time in like 300 damn more years. And then there was like, oh, maybe we should bring this guy in, make it better, or this guy in. It's like, but shit, man, just bloody use the same team you just won with. Shit, man. Gialulian says, Gagai hasn't been the same Origin player since double save, BKR Sport. 5-5-18. Ooh, I can't remember what you're talking about there. I think I was at that game, or whatever game that was. I would have been, because I think that was the year I went to all three in the same year and vlogged it. No, that was 2009. No, 2018, yeah, I was there. What was that? Was that the Victorian one? Was that in Melbourne, or was that the MCG? Was that ANZ? No, I think that was MCG. 5th of the 5th. I'm not sure. National Sports Low says, Blaze, will you ever talk to me again, please? I'm just ready to comment out just there. Benjamin Kapil says, Blues should win to make the third game interesting. Yeah, well, that's what I would like to see. But I also would love Queensland to win. I really don't really care. Pay BKZ says, only if Gagai played is good for bunnies. Gagai has always been a player that's played well at Origin level and not really too much at regular level. Like, he's fine. He does his job, but he's much better when it comes to Origin, yeah. Rodeo Video says, hope Queensland can have an ultimate comeback. I might put a hefty bet on the boys. I don't know what to tell you, my man. I don't see it happening. I would love to see it, but I don't see it happening. But I hope that happens, not only because I want Queensland to win, but also because I'd love to see you get a buddy cheeky little win there. Josh Sam says, do you think we will come back at halftime in the game, win 25-24? 25-24? Wowchi mama. You're only going to give the New South Wales one try in the second half after the first half they just had. I think Queensland will come back. Do I think they're going to win? No. But I think they'll come back. I think this game could finish like 28-20, something like that. I think 28-20 could be reasonable. 8-point win. It could even still be 20. It could honestly be like a 36-10 game, really. The way that it's gone this first half, it could easily be a 36-10 game to the Blues. H1 says, wait, Queensland have a 100% winning rate in Adelaide. Well, yeah, I think we've only played 2 games there, or 2 games there, right? I think one was back in the 80s and obviously last week. So Queensland don't usually have a good record when it comes to away from New South Wales or Queensland. Like, we lose in Perth, we lost in Victoria the last couple of times. I've been to both of the last Victorian ones. I think in LA, when there was one in LA back in the 80s, the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Queensland lost that one, I believe. So 2K Gamer says, the last 10 minutes, New South Wales, stop begging at National Sports Logo. The last 10 minutes, New South Wales were pumping us on that defensive line, but it has been even though out. I think the last 20 minutes has been all New South Wales, really. I think the last 20 minutes has been all New South Wales, but really, actually, no, I'm not going to lie. I think the last 27 or so minutes, whenever Queensland scored the try, ever since Queensland scored that try, New South Wales have been on the front foot, so... Halaval Taisi says, do you know where to watch the game for free? Well, Channel 9 is free to air. Channel 9. But where to watch it for free, I would suggest maybe KO for a 2-week free trial. You're not going to find anything on YouTube. You know, it's illegal for us to show it. Elias Badawi says, who do you think will win the grand final next year? Long way away. Massive rando guess, I'll say. Right now, the team that I would be looking at would be Rabbitohs would be there. Rabbitohs would be there. Sorry. Rabbitohs would be there. And who else would I say? Titans. No, Rabbitohs and I'd say the Roosters will be there. They'll be thereabouts. I think Panthers will slow down a bit. Not too much, though. They'll still be up there. I think the Eels will definitely slow down. I don't believe in this Eels team anywhere near as much as the Eels fans do. But we'll do our preview video next year in January or February. February we'll be doing our preview video. We'll be discussing all the different teams. Rodeo Video says, I'm quite new to your channel. Do you only live stream games involving Australian teams for rugby? Are you doing the Autumn Nations Cups games? Love that you've just asked that question. Absolutely love it, because I prepared all this today. So no, I do all sports, man. I've been doing all the Bledisloe Cup games. We're going to be doing New Zealand versus Argentina on this weekend. But no, I'm going to be doing all the Autumn Nations. Well, not all, because I'm doing Premier League as well. And the Premier League is on at the exact same time as the Autumn Nations Cup. But no, I will be streaming a lot of them. Like, I'm going to do all games this weekend. I'll put it that way. Round 1, I'm doing all the games. But round 2, round 3 and stuff will depend on mixing it in with the Premier League. 2K Gamer says, Cody Walker and Cleary have been deadly. Yeah, they have been. They've been really good. National Sports Logo, don't hate you, mate, but there's no need to keep talking about it. I'm currently streaming a game right now. I'm not here to talk about that. But I don't hate anyone, mate. I just do my own thing. Thank you very much, Watsy, for subscribing. Appreciate you, my dude. Josh Sam says, I listened after Adelaide. Andrew John says, the team that wins game 1 will be okay. The winner of game 2 is the favourites win the decider. Wait, what? Sorry. If you're saying what I'm thinking, I said in my preview last week that game 1. I think you might be listening to what I said. Game 1 is where the underdog usually wins in a low grinding performance. Game 2 is usually where the series favourites win by like 30 damn well points, and then game 3 is a close one that is a 50-50 toss up. And that's exactly how this series is going so far. So if you guys want to get like nice little previews before the games, you need to be subscribed to the channel with your notifications on, because I think we only got no, we won't talk about that. But thank you very much, Elias, for subscribing. I swear you've been around here before though. What was I saying? Yeah, you need to be subscribed with your notifications on, guys, because we do a video every Monday with our... thank you very much, Pickles, for subscribing. Appreciate you, my dude. We do a video every Monday previewing the Origin. Shockwave says, will Storm win the World Cup? Storm win the World Cup. The World Cup. Oh, that's right. Storm versus Buddy. Who'd they play? Who won the English? Who won the Super League? Who won? Was it Leeds? No, it wasn't Leeds. Jeez. Was it Warrington? No, I'm not too sure. I don't really follow Super League too much because that's on the same time as, Premier League. Oh, no, not really. I'm not too sure. I don't know who won the Super League. Let me know. Tommy Rodonicus, the big fella. Tommy the Rodonicus says, take the L, Cane Toad. Oh, bro, you're not going to get me. I know who you are. It is 100% I know who you are. It's been a while since you've been here, my man. It's been a while since you've been here. Halaval, Tracy says, do you think in the last game the ref cheated because he stopped the... because he stopped the game, but the game finishes either they kick the ball out of the ball drops, but he stopped it right on time. Look, I think it should have been, a sin bin for Queensland. Do I think he cheated? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But do I think he made the wrong call? Yeah, I think he made the wrong call. I don't think he did it too early, but I think he let the players lie down too much. Like in that situation, obviously 300 players on top of one player is going to be wrong. So I think it was the bad decision, but in the same sense, like you can't guarantee, you can't damn well guarantee that, hey, thank you very much, Tommy Rodonicus, the big fella, $6 donation, appreciate it, my dude, didn't even say anything, but you just donated, appreciate it though, mate. Yeah, I think that there's no way that New South Wales are guaranteed to score there is the real question. There's absolutely no guarantee. So there's no, you can't say that you were robbed. You were robbed of opportunity. Yeah, you were taken away an opportunity, but nah. Do I believe that it was a cheating ref? No, mate. No. Ivan says, go, the Blues. Lockie says, do we get to see the game? No, due to broadcasting restrictions, unfortunately. It is illegal. It is illegal. And you won't find anyone on YouTube, unfortunately. Pickles says, who do you go from the NRL? Do you know the man who was on the drums at the Gold Coast Titans games? That was me from about 2010 up until 2018 when I went to Chicago. But I will be back in the next year, obviously. I've been stuck in Fiji all year, so I haven't been able to go to any games. But our vlogs will return. So if you guys are new to this channel, we actually mainly do vlogs, but this year has been all live streams because obviously I've been stuck in Fiji and I can't get home and I haven't been able to go to games. So we'll be doing a lot of live streams, but when we're back, I'm back on Wednesday next week, 2-week quarantine period in Sydney, and then I'll be able to go to the Argentina versus Wallabies game. I'll be able to go to the BBL, A-League and stuff like that. And then next year, obviously, Rugby League vlogs will return where I'll be flying up to the Gold Coast every week for Titans games and doing all Rugby League games at all different places. So if you're new here, you probably wouldn't know what our main content actually is. But live streams are a very good compliment alongside it. So if you're not subscribed yet, guys, go down there and hit that subscribe button. Lockie says, oh, damn, is it live score? Yes, the live score is below us. We do talk about the game. I tell you what's going on, and you guys can talk questions and talk shit to each other and stuff. That's what we do here. NRL Freak says, what was your favourite NRL Grand Final? Oh, good question. I wanted to bring a video out about this, but I think I'm a little bit too late, so I'll do it next year. But my favourite NRL Grand Final, I'll say in the last 10 years, because otherwise we're going too far back. My favourite NRL Grand Final in the last 10 years was... It was between the Storm Sharks. I loved that Storm Sharks game. That Storm Sharks grand final in 2016 was unreal. But the grand final in 2014 was also really fun to watch too. People really underrate it. Rabbitohs versus Bulldogs. I really enjoyed that. I know, and obviously, 2015, whoop-de-doo. Last 10 minutes, fantastic. But it was also a shit game for 70 minutes. But still, Broncos Cowboys, great grand final. Absolutely loved it in regards to the last 10 minutes. plus extra time. But no, I really liked 2014. It was a really close game. I think it was 10-10 or 12-10 to the Rabbitohs after 60 minutes, and then they just pile drived them for the last 10 minutes of the game. I think they won 36-10 or something like that. But it was ridiculous. Like, they were so close up until the 70-minute mark, and then Rabbitohs just went bang, 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 bang. That was a great grand final 2014. But 2016 also with the Sharks and Storm game, I really liked that slow grind of a game. Frenchie says, when is the second half starting? I don't know, man. We're still obviously waiting. We're just chilling here, talking about whatever until the second half starts. But we're just waiting here right now. Tommy Rodon says, up the blocker. I tell you what, you're a terrible bloody commentator, but up the blocker. He's a terrible commentator. Tommy, buddy, get your bloody Titans bias out of the way. I hear you on the bloody commentary, son. Well, I don't anymore because I'm not allowed to listen to your bloody radio. Jordan Levercue says, how you got the money to do all this travelling going to matches? I haven't been to one match in 1 year. Well, it's just because I love what I do, man, and I force it. Even if I can't afford it, I still, whenever I get money, I do it to put into this channel. So that's why whenever people donate, or people who are members for the $5 a month thing, it does really go a long way, and especially next year. But no, I'm really focused in growing this. I love what I do, and it's not even about the money for me. It's just about living my passion, having a good time, and encouraging other people to live their passion too. That's why we have BKR Travel, our second channel as well, because we do all stuff. It's not just sport, because I do a lot of traveling as well. So there's going to be a lot of vlogs in regards to what happens when I'm not vlogging for the sport game and I'm actually in the cities as well. I did a couple of Chicago vlogs, but not too many. But yeah, we do videos nearly daily there. We're going to be doing it daily there as well. Our love Fobstar says, do we get to watch the actual game? No, due to broadcasting restrictions, it's illegal. Rodeo's video says, what time are the Autumn Cup games for you in Fiji? An hour, if you're in Sydney, an hour ahead of you. So I think 12 a.m., 11 p.m. Some games are at 3 a.m. I'll be doing all the games though. So this Saturday night, we're going to be streaming, I think it's Fiji. Actually, I'll get it up quickly. We're still waiting here for the second half, guys. Hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. I'll just quickly have a look here. Look-ski. Let's go quickly have a damn well look-ski at our schedule for this week. I will put a schedule out, guys. I haven't put schedules out recently because I've been taking a little bit of a step back from the live streams just to get myself sorted to making the move back to Australia. But give me 1 second. I'll get the schedule up for this week. I think they're about to come out here, guys. I think they're about to come out here. 1 second. Live stream schedule. Here we go. Give me 1 sec, guys. Glancy says, what's the update score? The live score is on here. The live score is literally on the screen right now in front of you. Below me, 18-4. So the second half has started here, guys. I'll do my schedule update after the game finishes, my man. But I'll put a schedule out tomorrow on the channel anyway. But here we go. The second half has started. Josie Sutherland says, it's live on Channel 9. Maureen Akauhalanoia says, geez, I don't even know where your comment's gone. Someone just got timed out for spamming. So appreciate Daz, mate. Sorry, Maureen. I'm not sure where your comment is, but say it again so I can read it out. 41 minutes into the game here, guys. Third tackle here for the Blues. 35 metres out here from their own line. Queensland need to try and get something going this opening 10 minutes. Hopefully Wayne Bennett, the second half king, coach. Second half coach. Oh, who's talking shit about it before? I think Benjamin. Get around him. But no, get around the second half coach in Wayne Bennett. Oh, man. NL Freak says stop spamming. Yeah, that's why we got time. We got the commentators here. Not commentators, the moderators here. Shockwave says kickoff. Tane Mansell says Blues, bro. Maureen Usi. I'm not too sure. I probably said something bad there, but get around Usi. I probably said something bad there, but it is what it is. First tackle there for the Queensland. Oh, going to the left-hand side here. Oh, steps back on the inside. Philip Sammy. Get around the Titans, baby. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Maroons here, 22 metres out here from our own line on third tackle here, 25 metres out here, going to the right-hand side. Here we go, going to the right-hand side here. Sherry Evans, it's a nice little pass away, but not going to make too many metres there. But McKay is back. Channel says Kalfusi. Get around Felice Kafusi. What a bloke. What a damn bloke. Anyway, Freaks, I've changed my name a couple of times. H-Bomb says, how did Daz make it a moderator? It just comes to people who are always here, man, and always give it a crack, and I can see that are getting very active in the community, and always, obviously, keeping themselves in line when it comes to the shit talk on the channel, because there is a lot of shit talk in the chat that happens, obviously, and I encourage it. 42 minutes in here, Blues with the ball, 33 metres out here from their own line. Captain Rex Nathan says, if you had to support one Australian Super Rugby team, who do you support? The Reds, mate, the Reds. I'm from Queensland, so although I'm a Chiefs fan, because of their active involvement here in Fiji, and I'm not really like heavy Chiefs, but I love the Chiefs more than the Reds. But then again, that's because of my disbelief in the Australian Wallabies organisation and rugby in Australia. But no, it definitely would be the Reds. And they're coming through, actually. They're coming up. They're a nice little underdog team. Nice little up-and-coming youth team. But anyway, let's not talk about rugby union. We've got plenty of rugby union streams we're doing this weekend. Oh, Blues here. Oh, geez. 15 metres out over the Maroons line. Fit tackle here. Blues here going to the left-hand side. Going to the left-hand side. Should score here, actually. Whiten will get a try. There we go. Should be game over, really. Yeah, it's going to be 22-4 here. The Blues. I called this game to a T. This is how I called it. This is why you need to be subscribed with your notification bell on, baby, because I called this game to a T. I called last week's game to a T, and this Monday is when I'm going to be doing my preview for Game 3. But New South Wales there with a nice little easy try. Queensland just haven't been up to it today. But yeah, that Munster injury really cost big time. I don't think that a 5'8" really is going to prevent the 22 points that have been put over the line there. But Jack Whiten will score a try there. Good stuff. Very nice play there. National Sports Low says, Whiten. Yeah, get around him. H-Bomb says it's gone. Yeah, it's not looking too great here for the Maroons, but a long way to go, but I can't see them coming back from this. Really strong there from Whiten, actually. You've got to really appreciate that. Roblox Roleplay says 2 in second half. Damn, this is getting touch. Roblox Roleplay, I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. I didn't see you last week. I didn't see you talking shit on any other videos after Queensland one. So you're doing a lot of talking. I'll remember it for next week. Or another game, whenever it is. H1 says game 3 we win. Oh yeah, long way to go. Game 3. I said that we'll win. We'll probably win game 3, but game 2 is something that we'll probably get flogged in. I said it. Tommy Rodonka is too easy. Yeah, he's too easy for the Blues. Queensland's defence just hasn't been up to it today, and Blues obviously need to win. They need to win this, and they're at home. But there is a big question at Suncorp. That's a big question. Big old damn well question, and we know it. Army of the Pro says, who do you think has been the best for New South Wales? I think both halves have been really good. I think Cody Walker and... Oh, great kid from Cleary. I think Cleary has really been a lot better. But this is what I said in my preview as well, guys, is that Cleary is a very dominant playmaker. You know, he runs the ball majority of the time. Like, he directs the play. Cody Walker is more of a guy that is feeding off the scraps and he follows in behind. He's not really the leader of the halves. He's not really the director of the halves. Keary is kind of a director of the halves, and so is Cleary. So they just didn't work. You know, they're just like two electrical wires that wouldn't go, they're two magnets that just wouldn't go together. But the way that Cody Walker plays and the way that Cleary plays is kind of polar opposites. That's why it works for the Blues, and that's why it was good they changed it. But in the same sense, they changed it a little bit too much. Lockie says Queensland's so bum. Brother, it's going to be 1-1 after this series, and you have to go to Queensland. So a lot of shit talk from the Blues. It's really odd, actually. It's like, you guys can talk what you like. You're not going to get at me. Our life is literally streaming, lads. So you can talk as much shit as you want. You won't get me to bloody blow up. But yeah, next week is in Queensland, Suncorp Stadium. You know, as a Queensland fan, you got to be confident about that. You got to be confident. Jumpy Skippy says, if New South Wales win, what do you mean if New South Wales win? It'll be 1-1. NRL Freak says, how do you get the live score on your live stream? I can't really talk about it. Sport Reactor says, Queensland need to make some changes. Not really. I disagree. Not really. You don't really want to change too much, especially when it comes to Game 3 after the winning formula worked in Game 1, obviously. I wouldn't have been taking that ball there. Interesting play. Oh, he's still going to be going. Oh, you stupid man. Oh, my God. That's actually infuriating. I can't believe he just did that. I can't believe he just stood up to get running then. That is possibly one of the stupidest plays I've nearly ever seen. H-Pumps is not over yet. It is basically, man, 20 points. If New South Wales choke this, when they're $3.50 favourites, they're $1.40 favourites, they choke being up 20 points in the second half. There's something up. There's something up with the team. There's no way that Queensland coming back from a 24-4 deficit in New South Wales. If this was at Suncorp, maybe, but not in New South Wales. Ambush says, definitely not shit talking, but we're definitely better than the last game. Oh, no, 100%. Oh, no. By the way, man, you guys can shit talk all you like. No, good. I love it. I love the shit talk. That's the best thing. That's the best thing about this channel. You know, we appreciate the shit talk. But no, what I'm saying is some people just like, they yap without actually giving any substance. Like what you just said is 100%. You know what I mean? Like, they are playing a lot better. They are just dominating, really, and they probably should score here. They are going to score. Oh, no, he slipped over. Jeez, they should have scored there. I'll respond to your question in a sec. Your comment in a sec. First tackle here for the Blues, 5 metres out. They're back to the 15-metre line here. Blues just dominating here. Blues just dominating. As long as Queensland don't concede 40 is the real issue. You don't want to be seeing 40 points put on you going into Game 3. Last year, you got to remember though, last year New South Wales won, I think, Game 2, 36-4. Was it 36? Can someone tell me? Can someone confirm for me in the chat? Was it 36-4? I think it's a knock-on from the Blues. No, what is it? I think knock-on from the Blues. I'm not too sure. I didn't see it. I looked back at the screen. Bit of a biff, but it's not really a biff. It is what it is. Push and shove. Go back to the days of Steve Price and who did Steve Price fight? Steve Price and was it White? Was it Price and White that had a fight where Price got knocked out cold? That was a good fight, man. That was a good fight. Queensland, so yeah, that's a knock on there. Easy knock on there from the Blues. Rodeo Video says, would you ever collaborate with other YouTubers in the future? A little bit of a side, I won't talk too much about this, but I've actually lost a lot of trust for doing collaborations with other people because it doesn't necessarily. There's been a lot of issues in the past with collaborating with other people, so I like doing my own thing. But yeah, I do collaborate. Obviously, a good friend of mine in Tane House. But I'd like to collaborate. But yeah, I do. I don't want to just do it with random people. I want to do it with people that I at least I know. That besides just kind of seeing them doing a video, and I also need to see that they're putting work into their channel because I put a lot of work into this channel. But third tackle lead with the Queensland 35. Nice little play there from Cherry Evans. Actually, 45 minutes out from their own line. H1 says, "What about Paul Gallen versus Nate Miles?" That was a good fight. Yeah, that was a good fight. Obviously, the majority of the really good fights came before I was really old enough. That was like the 90s and 80s and stuff like that. I was born in 94, so I didn't really get to see or remember fights until like the early 2000s, mid 2000s. But here we go. New South Wales here with the ball. 12 metres out here from their own line. And Addo Carr will take it down. NRL Freak says, who's your second favourite team? I don't really have second teams and stuff like that, man. I get around the Sharks because my mum, but I don't believe in having a second team. I believe you should have one team and one team only. I believe it should be where you're from. Thank you very much, Nelson, for subscribing. Appreciate you, my dude. I believe it should be where you're from. But that's just my personal opinion. You guys can do whatever you damn well want. But no, I get around the Sharks as a second team for my mum, but I don't really give a shit. I only have one team, that's the Titans. So third tackle here with the Blues. They're going to be 40 metres out here from their own line. 43 metres out now. Mintarm says, how can we watch the live stream? Due to broadcasting restrictions, it is illegal for me to show you the game. So you're not going to find it on YouTube at all. So you have to check it out on KO or something like that. Jesse Englert says, up the mighty Maroons. Get around the Maroons, but we're not doing too well in this game, unfortunately. Did call it, though. Fifth tackle here for the Blues. They're going to boot this one up. Pretty average kick. Nice chase, though, from the Blues. Very nice chase there. And they're going to be 10 metres out here from our own line. Ambush says, not 100%, but Josh is going to a different team from Storm. No, it's 100%. Josh Addo is going to the Tigers or like Bulldogs or Dragons, something like that. I think Bulldogs or Tigers are the names that have been thrown out there. I know it's not 100% guaranteed until, it's happened, but I would nearly say that's 95% sure that that's going to happen there. H-Pump says, I'm from Newcastle and I go from Cronulla Southern. Why, though? You can go for whoever you don't want. Don't listen to me. Do what you want. But for me, it's like, sport's all about kind of representing where you're from. Oh, if you had to pass that ball, Kate, well, that's a try. Queensland here with the ball. 35 metres out. Jake Friend is going to get absolutely slapped. That could be out in the full, actually. That is going to be out in the full. Queensland not playing well in this game. They're just not having a good game here. Marion Sim says, hi, why was the New South Wales and old you only did half-time? Didn't hear why. I got copyrighted, but that all got sorted out. Ambush says Tigers or possibly Illawarra. Yeah, Tigers would... Oh, I swear Bulldogs was named too, weren't they? Bulldogs are named with everyone, though. Bulldogs are the new Titans. Titans, we used to always get linked with every single man and his dog, but now that we've actually put together a team, we don't get linked with every man and his dog. We get linked with some players, but not every man and his dog. The only player we get linked to is one guy. Jesse Englert says, I'm from Toowoomba and I go over the Cowboys. Get around. Good on you, champion. Yeah, support your local team. It's all about being proud of where you're from, being proud of where you're from. If you're born in New South Wales but you grew up in Queensland, or you're born in Queensland and grew up in New South Wales, it's where you're from, where you represent. If you moved to Queensland when you were 6 weeks old, you're a Queenslander. If you moved to New South Wales when you were 6 weeks old, you're in New South Wales. Doesn't matter, give a shit. I don't give a shit. So forward tackle here for the Blues. They're 10 metres out here from the Queensland line. Go to the left. Oh, good take out of line there from Gagai. He probably saved a try there, actually. The Blues here 10 metres out here from the Maroons line. And Cleary, pretty average kick, actually. Not a great kick at all. Fit tackle. It's going to go backwards, actually. Oh, my God. That's crazy. Oh, that's going to be knock on for sure against the Blues there. Excuse me. No. No. Well, that's great defence there to stop that from being a try, but no. There's about 350 knock-ons here. There's about 450 knock-ons. Basil says, I'm born in Sydney and I go for Manly. Well, yeah, that's Sydney. That's still Manly. Get around it. My dad's a Manly fan. He's from, I think he's from Leichhardt. I know I know his mum goes to the Tigers because she's from Balmain or she's that area. But he's a Manly fan, which is kind of odd. But that was a really odd play. I swear this is a knock on here from the Blues. This has to be a knock on here from the Blues, or it could be a knock on from Queensland. To be honest with you, all I know is that it's not a try. It could be a fresh out of 60 though. I think that's a knock on. Oh, that actually hits his foot. Actually, that hits his foot. So if Governson knocks this ball on, or the Blues knock this ball on, that should be a knock on. Jackaman says, desperate defence, yeah. Adam McDonald says, Blaze, I'm more upset about my bet I did with my friend Buddy, $500 for Queensland to win. Buddy, this is why. I'm going to tell you guys one last damn well time. If you're not subscribed with notifications on, there's a damn well problem here. That's an easy try there. If you're not subscribed with the notification on, there's a problem here. You know why? Because I told you guys this was going to happen. I said to you, New South Wales is going to win by a lot. I said New South Wales is going to win by like 30 points on my buddy preview. This is why you got to listen to the old BKR. You got to listen to me. Every Monday we do a preview. Ambush says, born in Vic and going for the mighty purple and the New South Wales blue. There you go. There you go, my friend. There you damn well go. Oh, jeez. I just realised that could actually... Oh, man, I think the first try was quite early, wasn't it? Oh, so close to winning a decent amount of money. National Sports Low says, Tubo first Origin try, actually. Well, there you go. There you go. Well, New South Wales playing well here. Queensland not doing too well. No direction, and just defence isn't great. NRL Freak says, born New South Wales go for the Maroons. Why, though? It better not be because of the 8-year streak. It better not be because of the damn well 8-year streak. Pickle says, yo, Blues are smashing. Yeah, but this happened last year too, lads. This happened last year too. Buddy called it. I don't know why people are surprised. Listen to me on my videos. I said Blues would win by a lot. You buddy, tell ya. Gee whiz. Said the Blues would win by a lot. Ivan says, try, mate. Robox says, winger who led a Queensland try, scored a try, next minute, boom, try by Tubo. What? Not too sure. Rodeo Video says, have you, brother, come on, man. Like, if you're going to talk about collaborating stuff, message me on Instagram. Stop self-promoting, please, my man. Sean McQuillan says, I don't understand how Munster, if you want to talk to me, message me on Instagram. McQuillan says, I don't understand how Munster failed his HIA and Frizzell passes, but he had blood coming from his head. There's no guarantees, man. That could be completely different. There is a reason for it. They're not going to risk it. Jesse says, Blaze, I thought you went for the Titans, bro. I do. What are you talking about? I never said I didn't. Never said I didn't. What are you talking about? NRL Freak says, it wasn't, I just prefer them and they have heaps of passion. Yeah, but Origin's not about preference, my dude. Origin's about representing where you're from. I was born in Cogra, but I was only in Cogra for 6 weeks of my life. When I was born there. I was born in Cogra Hospital, and mum and my dad moved up to Queensland, to Brisbane, when I was 6 weeks old. And I lived my entire life in Brisbane and Gold Coast. So, that's the thing. I have absolutely no representation with New South Wales, but I don't agree with being able to choose who you support. It should be where you're from. David says, what's happening in Queensland? Not having a great game. I told you guys this was going to happen. Joshua Wilson says, I'm born in New South Wales, but go for Queensland because I'm nearest to Brisbane than Sydney. Okay. You guys can go for whoever you want. Just for me, unless you're actually from a place. Like if you're born in New South Wales and grew up in New South Wales, you should be a New South Wales fan. Jesse Inglard says, I thought you said you went for Manly before, that's all. No, my dad's a Manly fan. My dad is. Maureen says, no. Maureen, you'll get timed out. I'm going to have to hide that comment. No. There's no self-promoting, otherwise every man and his dog will self-promote. Adam McDonald says, we would have got more points if Munster was here, and that was a high tackle and goals god. I don't think that Munster would have made more than what it is right now, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think he would have made too much of a difference in regards to winning this game. I think Blues win this game. I did say this. Jamal says, hey, just subscribe. Appreciate you, my dude. Who do you go for? You Queensland fan or you New South Wales? We obviously will be streaming Game 3 to the decider next week. Like I said, guys, and like I always say, don't forget, this is game 2. Queensland won Game 1. This is Game 2. There's still a third game to play. The third game will be close. It always is. The first game is always a low-scoring grind. The second game is always the team who are the series favourites wins by a shit ton. And the third game is always a 50-50 buddy battle. So look at last year, look at this year, look at every year. That's how it plays. If you're a rugby league fan since birth, buddy, you know how this game goes. Deja Vu says, what's the score? The live score's Rubber Lowers, 24-4 to the Blues. Live score's Rubber Lowers. Rodeo Video says score prediction for Ireland Wales. I haven't really looked too much into the European teams and stuff like that. I'll do that over the next couple of days. Looking forward to the old Autumn Nations, but that should be good, especially with Fiji. Tosoviti, baby. Ooh, Tosoviti, Vazava, eh? Yeah, oh my God, what's going on in Queensland? Sila Tukuafu says, yeah, the New South. Yeah, they're winning the second one, but to tie the old series. So, oh, geez, nice run there by Malawi. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty for sure. That's a penalty. How the absolute shit was that not a penalty against New South Wales for pulling it back? That should have been a penalty. Shannon Humphrey says, did you hear that Gary Ablett retired from the Geelong Cats in the AFL? Yes, I did. Of course I did. That is still fits out. What's going on here? Why are Queensland not getting any penalties here? Blue's gotten a few penalties. Well, Queensland here with the ball, put it up on fit tackle. Oh, he's been taken out. There's a little bit of a shadow here. A little bit of a shadow. They are going to get a penalty. I was going to call. If he hadn't have given away a penalty for that, that would have been bullshit. There's been a couple of dubious decisions made by the referee in the last few minutes, but at least we got that one. Jesse Engler, please don't spam my dude. Obviously, if you want to say Queensland, say it. But obviously, everyone's here trying to have a chat and a bit of a laugh. So please don't spam the chat. But everyone, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, go down there, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you. And obviously, smack that thumbs up button. And don't forget, subscribe to my second channel, BKR Travel, where we post movie reviews and all that type of stuff. I'm actually doing... Cody Walker. You're getting a bit of fist going there. Ooh, cheeky. Bit of a cheeky. Here we go. Throw a punch. Someone throw a punch. Oh, there's actually a punch thrown there, was there? Was there a punch thrown there? I think that Frizzell's just thrown one. I think Queensland threw one too. I think Kate Welsh has thrown one and Frizzell. I think Kurt Catewell and Frizzell just both threw punches. I think there's punches being thrown here. There's actually punches being thrown here. Thank you very much to Lamasisi Marengi for subscribing. And there's punches! There's actually a fight! There's actually a fight going on here. There's actually punches being thrown. There's actually punches being thrown. We haven't seen punches being thrown in State of Origin for years. We haven't seen punches being thrown. There's going to be sin bins here. There is going to be sin bins here, baby. There is going to be sin bins here. Bring back the damn well beef, my friends. Bring back the damn well beef, my friends. Let's go. There's actually some punches thrown there. We have not seen punches in Origin for a long time. That's why it's so exciting nowadays. You're just like, holy shit, he's actually throwing. He's actually having a crack. Army of the process Symbians. Yeah, I'm thinking so. Jake Frank. Yeah, I don't understand. Why is he doing that? Jake Frank just slaps in the back of the head. I don't understand why you were surprised with it though. Like, why are you surprised with it, Brown? Nathan, like Brown, why are you surprised with that dude? Like, you're literally shadowing the ball, and Payne Haas is off to the bin. His shirt's just ripped, so Payne Haas is gone. Payne Haas is off to the bin. See you later. There's going to be I think Kurt Catewell's going to be sin binned here too. I think there's going to be Catewell's going to get sin binned here. Jackaman says, Brown to grab anyway. Well, Brown didn't throw any punches, but he blocked the ball, so Jake Frank got up and just slapped in the back of the head as a bit of I think it was a bit of a joke, but it ended up being more than that. Giancy says, my goodness, it's not that Maroons that have been playing years back then. What do you mean? We won last game. Relax, guys. This is one damn well game. One game. This is one game. Holy shit. It's a 3-game series. We won last week. Yeah, and there we go. So, Faisal and Malawi will go off to the bin as well. So, 1 Queenslander, 1 New South Wales. I wouldn't be surprised if Kurt Catewell goes though too. Yeah, Payne Haas definitely. Holy damn. Payne Haas 100%. He threw a couple there. Is that... There was a... I swear Catewell threw one too. And, yeah, so Faisal Malawi goes off there. So, just to clarify, guys, Faisal Malawi from Queensland goes off and Payne Haas goes off. So, the Titans and Broncos getting a feud started early. Come on, baby. I like it. Titans and Broncos getting a little feud in early. Ooh, screw you, Broncos, you dogs. Sherry Evans here with the ball, and we're going to be Queensland, 10 metres out here. We need to score now, and we need to score quick. 4 converted tries to tie this little bad boy up. Queensland here, 5 metres out here. Oh, that's going to be a knock-on there from the Blues. That'll be a knock-on from the Blues for sure. That's a knock-on from the Blues for sure. That's a knock-on from the Blues for sure there. So it's going to be Queensland here with the ball. Jamal Dean says, it's been too long, we haven't seen a fight. Yeah, that was an actual fight though. We actually got to see a fight tonight. 2 likes away from 120, guys. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, appreciate it. Smack that thumbs up button right down on now. And like I said, subscribe. Nathan Wild says, I like watching the YouTube channel. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you, my dude. We're here all the time. So we're absolutely smashing it. TSM says, in my opinion, Kurt Catewell should be sin-binned. Well, I was saying that too. I actually thought Catewell threw punches, and I didn't see Faisal Malawi, but obviously Catewell, they didn't see it. But Payne Haas should have been sin-binned for 3 blokes. He was throwing that many punches. Queensland going to the left-hand side here from the scrums. We're going to have a fresh set of 6 here. Keep some, it's starting to get a bit feisty, this game. They're both teams, New South Wales, that's a bit of a dirty tackle there. This game is starting to get a little bit out of control here. The refs need to try and sort this one out. Right now, otherwise we're going to see a full-on biff. Because right now you can see both these teams. Oh, Queensland here right through the centre. Oh, jeez, that was close. 1 metre short here of the line. Third tackle here for the Maroons. 1 metre short here. Going out the left-hand side here. Cherry Evans gets out to the left-hand side. Oh, goes backwards though. Oh, that's going to be a knock on there from the Blues. That's another fresh set of 6. First tackle. That's got to be first tackle there. Gutherson touched that ball. That's got to be first tackle. Gutherson touched that ball. How's that not first tackle? Set restart. That's bullshit. That should have been a set restart there for the Maroons, but they're not going to get it. 5 minutes out here. Oh, it is. Okay, there we go. I was going to say, gee whiz, that's a ridiculous call. Queensland here with the ball. Cherry Evans gets the ball here. 10 minutes out. I'll read your comments in a second, guys. Obviously, Queensland are in a nice little attacking position right now. Aspirating says, how's long left? There is still 22 minutes left. Oh, Queensland. Oh, underneath the post. Oh, good defense there by the Blues. Less than 1 metre short here. 4 tackle here for the Maroons. Going to the right-hand side here. Cherry Evans gets the ball out to the right-hand side. Benny Hunt gets it out to the... Oh, my God. Dane Gagai. Why did Dane Gagai not try and grab that ball? He's out. That's Dane Gagai. What are you doing, my dude? That was terrible attack and pretty average defense from the Blues, but obviously that works out better for the Blues. They were defending. Not that it was a great defense, but, they obviously were able to keep them out. So good stuff there to not give up a try. Adam McDonald said 6 again. Where's Cummins, mate? That was the right call for 6 again. There was 100% that the ball was touched. James Mori says, FYI to all New South Wales, the third game will be ours. Maroons will win the series for 2020. Well, like I said, my preview will come out on Monday. I'm not going to tell you who I'm going to tip, but I think I will tip Maroons because Suncorp's a different beast. I told you guys this would happen in this game, and I told you Queensland will win game 1 when no one believed me. Slushy says, yeah, I'm a Bunny supporter. Good luck next year, man. I'm thinking the Bunnies will do pretty well next year. Jamal Dean says, did anyone know the Queensland coach, the South Sydney Rabbitohs coach? Of course everyone knows that, mate. We all know what's going on here. We all know what's going on here. Adam McDonald says, no, we want a 6 again. Oh, we want a 6 again. Okay, fair enough. Blues here with the ball, third tackle. Army of the process, mate. Going to go now. We'll see you on next Wednesday for the decider, and I have an extra exam tomorrow. Good night. Well, good luck with your exam, champion. Good luck with your exam. New South Wales here with the ball. I don't want to concede 40. I just don't. I don't want to concede 40. You know what I mean? I just want to... I don't want to concede 40. 60 minutes in here, and that's going to be a very nice kick. Oh, jeez, that was a very nice... What? No, that's out. Thank God. Jeez, what's going on there? Josh Wilson says, love the State of Origin at Suncorp Stadium. Yeah, man, it's an awesome place to be. Even as a Blues fan, you really got to appreciate it. It's going to be a penalty here to Queensland, actually. Penalty here to Queensland. Roblox Roleplay says, we lost Mitchell Orbo. What? Don't even talk to me about Blues having problems with injuries. Holy shit. Don't even try it, my man. Don't even give me that shit. Come on, brother. Yeah. Oh, no way. Is a Blues fan trying to cry about... Oh, no. Come on, brother. Only Shade says, why does Jake Friend have a spot in this team? I think, he's very consistent. He was very consistent in game 1. I can't believe a New South Wales fan is crying about Latrell Mitchell and Mitchell Orbison not being in the team. Come on, brother. You're up 28-4 and you're complaining about not having Latrell Mitchell and Mitchell Orbison. That will do me. Oh, my goodness me. You never fail, Blues fans. You never fail. To impress. 18 minutes to go here, the game. Queensland, he got to the left-hand side. Oh, nice pass there from Cherry Evans, actually. Cherry Evans hasn't done too much today. Catewell with a nice run here, though. Catewell, geez, very good run there from Catewell. He's been one of the... Oh, that's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a penalty there for sure. That's going to be 6 again. No, not 6 again. No, not 6 again. All right. Oh, that's a knock-on. Oh, that's going to be 6 again. That's a knock-on there. So this will be first tackle here for the Maroons. They're going to be about 8 metres out here from the New South Wales line. Alita says, is Latrell at the Latrell is the best fullback? No. I wouldn't even have him in my top 5 at the moment. Anyway, well, he's injured. He's one of the best centres in the game, but he doesn't play centre obviously lately. But first tackle here for the Maroons. Oh, Cherry Evans. Oh, great pass to Papali. Ooh, big Papa, the big Papa Bali. So 28-8 here, guys. With the kick to come. They would still need to convert this try and obviously get 3 converted tries. I can't see it happening, but at least they're going to make it respectable here by scoring 10 points. I like that. Maureen says, unlucky Maroons. Well, I wouldn't... If Maroons can score a try in the next 5 minutes or before the 70-minute mark, but I don't think it's going to happen. But if they scored a try before the 70-minute mark, I guess a comeback you could class it as a potential comeback. But Dasmate says, I can't even get mad at that because it's Papa. You can't get upset about Big Bappa. You're Big Bappa, mate. You can't get upset about the Big Bappa. Big Bappa Bali. Ms. Jitsu says, up the Blues. Get around the Blues. Well, Maroons just scored there. They bring it within 20 points. They need to get this kick. It's not a hard kick. So it should be an 18-point game. 3 converted tries. Here we go. Gold Anime says, we have lost. Here we go. The big old Gold Anime. Haven't seen you since the Broncos came. Oh, wait, no. You would know all about losing, Broncos fans. So, I'll take your word for it, mate. I'll take your word for it. Valentine Holmes to make it an 18-point game, and he will slot it very close, though. Very close. But there we go. So, Alita says, Blues will always win. Well, they didn't last week, so let's calm down on that one. And this is at your home ground. Just remember that next week is not. Jamal Dean says, man, I'm so pumped up because New South Wales is winning. Yeah, it's a good win. Well, they're winning really well right now. The Blues are winning quite well. Golden Anime says, Blues are cheats, drug cheat. Well, let's stop throwing drug cheat names around. Lockie says, how long left? There is 16 and a half minutes to go here of the game, guys. 16 and a half minutes to go here. National Sports Load says, oh, here he comes. Yeah, Golden Anime, what a bloke. Theodore says, yes, New South Wales, mate, too good. Yeah, doing pretty good in this one. James Motti says, we Papua New Guineans, the Maroons, die hard, and we still support you Maroons, going Maroons 2020. Good on you, champion. Obviously, your boy, Xavier Coates, had a fantastic try to open this game up. You know, Papua New Guineans, got to love the old Xavier Coates. So, he scored a fantastic try there. Unfortunately, we weren't able to go on with it, but if we can score a converted try in the next 7 minutes, might be able to bring this game well and truly back on. If we can score a try here and convert it before the 70-minute mark, this game would be back on. Going to the left-hand side here, Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt gets out to the left-hand side here. Catewell here. Oh, he's lost the ball. Catewell, that was bad. Catewell, that was bad, my friend. You don't run with the ball in your left hand like that. That was always going to be knocked out. That was always going to be dropped. H-Rhyme says, what do you think? No, we're not talking about that. Moran says, relax. Josh Wilson's Papali, the big kid. Papali. Junior Maharaj says, wow, my New South Wales is so good today. Yeah, they're playing pretty well. They're playing pretty damn well, man. Even as, Queensland fans, respect it. Respect when you're beaten by the better team. We haven't been beaten yet, but we are being beaten by the better team, and we probably have been beaten by the better team. But you're still going to always give some hope. But if they score here, it's game over, 100%. Oh, Crichton, jeez. Fourth tackle here, 1 metre short here of the line. Fourth tackle. Both teams have a yellow card, by the way, guys. Sin bins. Going to the right-hand side. The Blues here. Kicked it through. Oh, my God. Oh, that's bad. Oh, my God. No, I'm sorry. Philip Sammy's got to go. My man. I know he's a Titans player, but Philip Sammy's going to go. He's had an absolute shocker. He wasn't great last week. He didn't do anything great this week. Like, that's bad. Like, that's not even a New South Wales try. That's a Queensland try to New South Wales there. Like, that was bad. That was bad, my man. Holy damn. That was bad. So the Blues, they're going to score a try there out in the wing. Terrible defense there from Queensland by Philip Sam. Is that Philip Sammy out there? Oh, bro, no. I'm sorry. I'm not giving that try to New South Wales. That's Philip Sammy all day. Like, that's a Philip Sammy bad read all day. Golden May says, clip people, BKR admitting his Titans shit. Didn't your team come last, my man? No, I'm Tommy. I can't bother with dealing with your trash. If you want to, I can't bother dealing with you right now. National Sports Load said, I agree, Philip Sammy has been useless for Queensland. Golden Anime, if you're just going to start talking nonsensical shit, then I can't be bothered with you. Especially since you're a Queensland fan and a Broncos fan. So your team right now is losing 32-10 with a kick to come, and also your team came last. You're a Broncos fan. We beat you 2 times this year. We haven't lost to you guys in over a year. And and you're coming last, so suck one. Only Chad says, Payne Haas is a big baby that Tina would lay him out. Oh, Chadgy, you've never said anything better in your life. That's the best thing I've ever heard you say in your life. Some fan says, oh, look, the Cheaters are winning. Why are we calling Blues cheaters? Where's this cheater thing come from? What's happening here? What's happening here? Why are the Blues getting called cheaters here? Adam McDonald says, Golden Anime, how are the Broncos lately? Yeah, I know. He's a lovely bloke, that bloke. H-Bomb says, screw the Broncos. Isaac says, bring back Inglis. Gene Skelly says, who do you support? As in Rugby League NRL, or are you talking about in regards to... Oh, he's missed the kick. Very close. So it's 32-10 here. In regards to NRL, I'm a Titans fan from the Gold Coast. and I can't wait to be vlogging at the ANZ Stadium again next year. But if you're talking about Origin, I'm wearing a maroon shirt, so Queensland. Chris Gaming says, because I know they paid Sutton. Here we go. TSM says, everyone's spam Broncos. Nah, let's not spam, please. Let's not spam. Everyone's trying to chat about the game and stuff like that. But 14 minutes to go here. That should seal it. That brings it back out to 4 tries again. But yeah, I agree. I think Faisal and Malawi would beat Payne Haas in a fight. I think Payne Haas is big, but I think he's a bit he's too much. He's a bit sizey. He's a bit sizey. Be a bit slow in the old fight against the old Faisal Malawi, the big old Titan. Get around him. Stormvan says that's right. Sport Action, what's he right about? Maureen says we paid him $2. You're welcome. Well, at least you can get a couple of nice little sundaes at McDonald's for $2. Oh, that's a knock on there from the Maroons. Lovely. Just not our night. Unfortunately. Melbourne says, see you Blues next week. I watched enough footy tonight. That's funny. I watched enough footy. Now, mate, I'm a Titans fan. I've watched enough footy since... yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you're talking about. Robert Birchall says, lol, Queensland getting destroyed. Man, New South Wales are wanking on a lot about this. Like, this is a one game. Last year, the same thing happened. And then last year, game 3 came down to the wire. Like, it's just Origin. Why are Blues fans so confused about this? Like, it's not like this is any different to what normally happens in Origin. Game 2 is always like this, guys. Why is this a shock to Blues fans? There's no shock here, lads. There's no shock. This is how Origin works. The New South Wales were always going to win this game by a significant amount, just like they did last year after Queensland won by the same amount in Game 1. Adam McDonald says, no, he will donate the $2 to Cummins' arm pain. Oh, you're talking about me. I thought you were saying that you donated $2 to Cummins. That's what I thought you were talking about. 6 again here, the Blues. H-Bomb says, Blues won by 4 passes last year. No, I'm not getting into that. I was there. That was heartbreaking. Chris Gaming says, he's a big teddy bear, hard on the outside, soft on the inside. Who are we talking about? Are you talking about... not too sure. Who are you talking about? Jamal Dean says, if we win, there's one more game, so wait for the decides. Yeah, exactly right. We'll be streaming next week, guys. We will be streaming the game. Obviously, you guys know this. I'll be streaming Rugby Union all weekend, Premier League. Premier League's not on this week. NFL. But yeah, we'll be streaming the Origin Game 3 next week. I'll be in Australia. I'll be in Sydney streaming that game, so I can't wait for that one. I wish I could go to the game, but obviously I'll be on my 2-week quarantine. Otherwise, I would have gone to Queensland. That's a knock on there. Well, that's a bad play the ball. Excuse me. That was a bad play the ball. That's justice, but that was a bad play the ball. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Gene Skelly says, is NRL big in Australia? Well, yeah, NRL's I'm not going to say biggest sport because then AFL fans will complain, but I know NRL fans think it is. But AFL domestically is bigger, but NRL TV-wise is bigger. AFL is bigger when it comes to crowd numbers. Chris Gaming says, I was commenting on the biff that was happening between all the players. Oh, yeah, agree. Yeah, fair enough. Well, I guess they all want to fight, but they can't fight. They all want to throw punches. You know, everyone wants to see punches thrown, but it just doesn't happen because people get sent to the bin. By the way, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, go and hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Also, don't forget my second channel, BKR Travel, the pinned comment, the blue comment right now. I want to see you go and subscribe. I think we're on 327 on that second channel. Let's see if we can get to 330 tonight. Let's get an extra 3 subscribers over there. Kivan Ngariki says, what team do you go for? I am a Queensland fan, my man, so not too great today, but obviously come back next week for a decider at Suncorp. Ooh, the Cauldron, Suncorp. Would love to be going to it, but we all know I can't, unfortunately, do it. Queensland going to the right-hand side here. Oh, nice little offload, actually. Nice little offload to stay inside. He would have gone outside, so why is there so many bloody punch-ons here? Let's bloody get a punch-on going again. Let's get another nice little punch-on going again here. Gene Skelly says, do you like the Super League? It's a bit early for me, and when I do get up early, I do Premier League and stuff like that, so it's on at the same time usually. So I don't mind the Super League, but it's not something that I get up for. Fit tackle here for Queensland. 25 metres out. Ben Hunt going to boot that ball up here. Average. Pretty decent kick, actually. Tedesco with a nice take, though. 2 metres out from their own line. Lockie says time left. There is 10 minutes exactly. 10 minutes to the dot. To the dot, mate. 10 minutes to the dot. That's how long there is left. Dasman says, I want to see Papa fight. Get around the big Papa Bali, mate. Get around the big Papa Bali. Yeah, buddy, there's nothing wrong with a bit of Papa Bali in your life. A bit of Papa Bali. Matthew says, NRL is more competitive than the Super League. I'm not going to comment on the Super League, man. I don't really... Oh, that could have been classed as a high tackle. Very close, but it was just upwards of the chest. I'm not going to comment on the Super League. Obviously, I know that when it comes to NRL versus Super League. NRL usually win, but Super League teams are still quite good. Cleary, that's off the ground. That's off the ground. That's off the ground. That's a pass off the ground. Excuse me, what are we playing? Rugby Union? Are we playing Rugby Union here? Excuse me, are we playing Rugby Union here? Are we? Are we playing Rugby Union? Are we playing Rugby Union here? Is this a Wallabies game? Are we playing buddy Queensland versus New South Wales and buddy Rugby Union? How is that not a pass off the ground? And then New South Wales are going to get a penalty here. Is this Rugby Union? What the shit did I just watch? They also get a penalty off that, the Blues. Well, that's just dodgy shit. This game's been ref fine, but that's a really bad passage of play for the referees. That was a really bad passage of play there. Cleary passes that ball off the ground. I'm sorry. Can someone not challenge that shit? Lockie says up the All Blacks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Saturday night, mate. All Blacks versus Argentina. We'll be streaming All Blacks versus Argentina. I can't believe that is not classed as passed off the ground. I'm sorry, but this is not rugby union. You can't pass off the ground once you've been tackled, mate. Jordan Reese says everything Cleary does is dodgy. Yeah, all right, mate. All right, here he goes. Chris Gaming says Nathan Cleary looks like his eyes being put far back. Well, that's what you said, not me. Second tackle here is 6 metres out here from the Queensland line. Nuffies says, bro, did you see the fight with Hassan Faisal Malawi? Yeah, man, of course. I'm watching the game, I'm not just watching my own screen of me talking. I'm watching the game too. But that's a knock-on. That's a knock-on there against the Blues there. It's the Maroons here with the ball. Valentine Holmes. Hasn't done much in this game at all. Maureen says, let's go. The ref is the best. You weren't saying that last week, were you, Maureen? Didn't you ask me the question before about if you thought the ref was cheating last week? Yeah, it turns around, doesn't it, bloody Blues fans? Turns around, doesn't it? National Sports Low says, I agree that's a soft call from the ref, but hey, that's something for you. Soft call? No, it just was the wrong call. If a player hits the ground, you can't pass off the ground. And clearly, it's hard to say Cleary and clearly. Clearly passed that ball off the ground. Third tackle here for the Maroons. 40 metres out. He's gone for 40-20 here. Going for 40-20 here. This is going to be 40-20. No, it's not going to go. I didn't have enough sideways on it. Didn't have enough sideways. A bit of sideways. Small Talk says Edric Lee in for Philip Sammy next week, you reckon? Brother, Edric Lee drops more balls than a bloody 14-year-old bloke. You know what I mean? Edric Lee doesn't know how to catch a ball. So if you want to do that, that's fine. I guess that I haven't been too impressed with Sammy in regards to game 1 and game 2. But yeah, Edric Lee, he doesn't catch too many balls. James Kelly says, no, none of that. Shockwave says, James Tedesco will win the decider in Brisbane. Oh, okay, what are we talking about? 2019 again? Shit, man. But, you shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, New South Wales fans over there. I tell you what. You better damn well have subscribed, Shockwave. I'm telling you right now. Otherwise, I'm not happy. Shit, buddy, damn well. 74 minutes in here, guys. 32-10 is the scoreline. He tried to go out in the full there. But he's not going to get his foot out. Jordan Reeves says, who do you think takes game 3? If you damn well haven't subscribed and put your notification bells on, then you're missing out. Because on Monday, I'm putting out my preview. The preview is there. It'll be out Monday. Every Monday I put out my preview for the game. I predicted game 1 and I predicted damn well game 2. So, buddy, maybe should someone listen to me? Someone, please. Anyway, Queensland here. A nice pass out to the left-hand side here. Is that Xavier Coe? A bit high there. Queensland aren't really getting anything happening here. H-Bomb says, I hate Kate Weller. I once was at a Coronella game. He was the last person I needed to sign my jersey and ignore me for no reason. Queensland nearly break through there. I haven't met Kate Well. Obviously, I know a lot of the Sharks boys, but I haven't met Kate Well. Queensland. He's still going here, though. And that's going to be a fit tackle here, 40 metres out here from the New South Wales line. Net Warrior says, oi, lad, watch out. The NRL might cut off your stream. No, it won't, because I've been talking to them all week, and obviously there's nothing copyright on my stream right now. So if they did it, that would be a mistake. Maureen says, calm down. Isaac says, Queensland equals Donald Trump. We're not getting into politics here, man. Moderators, please don't let political comments come through. I'm so over the politics right now. James Kelly says, who likes the Ashes? Get it on the cricket. Second tackle here with the Blues. 20 minutes out. We are going to be doing a lot of cricket this year, by the way, guys, in regards to live streams and content. 5 minutes to go here of the game. Adam McDonald says, Lon Maureen or Karen, you missing Latrell or Orbison? Latrell and Orbison. That's why Blues haven't won by 100-0. That's why. Latrell and Orbison. That's the big play here, lads. That is the big play. My goodness me. My goodness me. So it's our 40-20 here. That is a 40-20 for the Blues. Wow. You know, it's just not Queensland's night. It's just not Queensland's night. Obviously, next week is another week. That's a great kick from Cleary. Obviously, next week is another week. Blues fans will overrate this performance as if it's like New South Wales will win by about 400 points next week as well. But if you understand Origin, you know this is going to be damn well close to get game next week. Whoa, thank you very much, Golden Anime, for the $5 donation. Golden Anime, appreciate it, my dude. He goes, BK, can you tell Mod to stop timing me out? I haven't been that bad. No, I timed you out before, my man. I couldn't be bothered you dealing with calling the Titans shit when it's a State of Origin stream, my man. So I was just like, nah, I can't deal with it. But I don't time you out normally. But I appreciate you the $5, man. I do appreciate it. First, second tackle here for the Maroons. Second tackle here. Sorry, the Blues here. The second tackle for the Blues. I was a bit distracted there. And say 50. Do not give up 40 points. As long as we don't give up 40 points, I'm okay. I'm okay as long as we don't give up 40 points. Blues here. Pretty bad pass there from Cookie, but it is what it is. Fourth tackle here for the Blues. They're going to be 13 meters out here. Oh, jeez, this defense here from the Maroons is pretty average. Get that ball. Oh, he's going to run it out. I don't like it. I don't like it. Net Warrior says, going New South Wales, got to respect both teams for ripping in for another 3 consecutive weeks after the season is wrapped up. You've got to commend the Storm and Panthers players. Everyone else has had 6-7 weeks off, you know what I mean? They've already had a significant break, but the Panthers and Storm players, they've had a week and a half break whilst the Storm players have been getting drunk as shit. You know, they've been partying it up like Cameron Munster. This game was very heavily affected by Cameron Munster going off, but I still think New South Wales win by, a good 20 points. I still think they win by about this same margin. Xavier Brown says, will you stream the Nation Leagues? Yeah, of course. The Nation Leagues. Are you talking about the Rugby Union this weekend? If you're talking about the Rugby Union this weekend, yeah, man. Yeah. I'll be doing... they're going to take the 2 here, the Blues, so they're going to make it a 24-point game. I guess it is what it is. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he kind of does start to wrap him up afterwards as well. How do I unbake a case to fill something out? Yeah, I agree. I'm a Titans fan. I agree. I think that he wasn't great in game 1 and he hasn't been great in game 2, unfortunately. So I think who do you bring in? Because Edric Lee, like I said, he drops more balls than a 14-year-old kid. So I don't know if he's the right option. I guess he's still in the team though. So you can't really go wrong, really. But do you really want to be changing the team going into game 3 after we won in game 1? AJ Brimson now, it's been a big loss today too. Valentine Holmes has done basically nothing. He's done pretty much nothing. H-Bomb says, I'm going to go to every stream so I can be mod. National Source Low says, Hayden Sokolowski says, we will win at Suncorp. I think we do. Yeah, I think so too, mate. I think so too. Sport Talk says, Corey Allen, fullback, Holmes to wing. Corey Allen, overrated. Shit. Sport Reaction says, Edric Lee or Branko Lee and Gaga on the wing. Gaga on the wing. Yeah, I can see it. Do I think it? Probably not, but I can see it. I think he should stick at centre, but Adam McDonald says Brimson is low-key OP though. Oh, he's going to be an unreal player in the future, man. People underrate him because he's a Titans player, but they don't realise that when he came back is when we started winning, FYI. Dasmate says, I'm worried for next week though because it's at Suncorp. Oh, as a New South Wales fans should be, yeah. New South Wales fans will see this as they've already won the series. I know what everyone who's an Origin fan, everyone who's above the age of 12 years old or 15 years old, I guess. Anyone who's above the age of 15 would know that this means that this is a tied series. It means nothing more than this is 1-1. You can win 100-0 and the other team can win 100-0 in game 1 and it can be tied 1-1. It means that's all it means. Next week is a new week. That's the thing. So, New South Wales fans, I know they're going to wank on us if this is the series over, but this is what happened last year, and it took until game 3, last seconds of the game, length of the field miracle try to beat a very underdog young Queensland team, just like this year. So, you can't write Queensland off at all, especially going into Suncorp. Anyone who knows anything about Rugby League knows Suncorp is ridiculous. Because Suncorp is like this compared to the stadium. ANZ is like this. There's a decent path, decent bit between the fans and the ground. So ANZ Stadium is a bit it's a bit how you going, but Suncorp is very close to the fans, and that's why it's it's called the Cauldron for a reason. Jesse Englund says bad signing for Cronulla. Who Who's bad signing for Cronulla? H-Bomb says, apparently Cronulla are going to buy Benji. Yeah, weird. I think Cronulla think that they're a win now team, and they're not a win now team. Cronulla, that's a weird signing for them. You know, that's a signing like we need to win now, and Cronulla aren't a win now team. Their window's closed. Their window's closed. So I'm not too sure why they'd be trying to maintain a win now kind of team with a 400-year-old player. Like, great player in his time, but it's not his time. Adam McDonald says, come on, Queensland, bring it on. Yeah, game 3. Here we go, guys. Game 3. Jamal thinks it's how long left. It's game over. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left here. Only need Queensland to score 4 converted tries in the space of 15 seconds. You know, I think it'll be a close one. Taopu Tumalate says, I know. You know what? What do you know? How do I make cake? Says Ryan Pappenhausen might be going to Warriors. No, he's not. H1 said, no, he's not, mate. If the Storm got rid of him, that'd be the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. But guys, that is all done. So the Blues will win 34-10 here, 24-point win. Like I said on my previews, I called this. I said New South Wales will win this by a long way. I said Queensland would score first, but Blues would run away with it. And yeah, you know, it kind of went to plan. The series favourites won by a significant amount. Going into next week, we will be putting a preview up on Monday where I'll be talking about this game, first game, and obviously going into game 3 and what my thoughts are. So if you're not subscribed yet, go down there, hit that subscribe button, and also smack that thumbs up button. I appreciate you guys as always. We are going to be streaming a lot this weekend. Actually, let me go quickly check. I'll show you guys what I'm doing this weekend. I will be bringing out tomorrow my actual schedule, but we're going to be doing the NFL on Friday, Colts at Titans, and also on Monday we're going to be doing Seahawks at Rams, Ravens at Patriots, and also the Rugby Union this weekend. We're going to be doing Ireland, Wales on Saturday morning, All Blacks, Argentina, Italy, Scotland, England versus Georgia, France versus Fiji, and then we've also got some NFL games as well alongside the Origin next week. So like I said, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, go and smack a Runo. Also, don't forget, my second channel, BK Travel, there's 67 people here right now. I know we can get at least 5 more subscribers there. So go to that blue comment at the top there, and hit that button and go and subscribe to BK Travel too. I appreciate that as always. But I will jump off for now. National Sports Loaded says, I'm a Blues fan, and that this means nothing because going up to Suncorp will give Queensland a lot of confidence, which it will be a close game for both decent sides in the series. 100%. It will be a very close game. We all know that. Net Warrior says Blues will win game 3. Disagree. Jacko Man says Pappenhausen is part Dutch. H-Bomb says they need him for the first 10 games because Shauna was injured. Only Charlie says, yes, Blaze doing Seahawks. Yeah, man, I'll be doing the old Augers. Monica B says, have a good night. You too, Monica. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Taopui Tumalate says, don't worry, boys, we'll come back game 3. We got this, huh? We got this. Like I said, guys, we will be streaming next Wednesday. I'm jumping off. Appreciate you guys as always. And let's go Queensland in a game 3. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Kia